Game night. Oh, Twitch commercials. Yeah, they are. They can be. I mean, it was ridiculous. Nikki and Lincoln are not going out live, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
sweet.
right.
Yeah,
Can't hear nothing.
Oh, boo. Well,
no audio from the room.
Yeah.
Oh no, start over.
are we muted? Are we muted? Are you muted?
No, I
Okay.
am not.
You're good.
Boo. Hey, are we there
I
now?
found it. Yeah.
Okay.
I hear
broke.
you now.
Yeah.
I hear you now.
So this was part of the issue. So we go in. On Sunday, Saturday, we thought let's fix this audio issue. We have a different device that we thought
Yeah.
might
We had
help.
cracking.
We
Yeah.
get onto the computer and none of the cameras are working. So we spent 4 hours trying to figure that out, and then the last thing we did was actually get the audio working. But then when Derek and I got on today, it wasn't there, and that's because we hadn't changed the device in the system. But additionally, it was like,
Right.
well, one of the issues we have is we always turn on everything and the audio doesn't work, and we have to reboot the system. So I was like wanting to see if this new system, the new device, would work better. And so since it wasn't in the project, I couldn't tell. So we'll see. It's kind of annoying. We have to reboot. There's no like turning it on and off of just the device. You have
Did
to
you turn
reboot
it
the.
off,
Yeah, I know.
on
To
and
try
off
turning it
again?
on and off again.
But I think
yeah.
the new one is better. The new one came in right away.
Sure.
The new USB
so
thing.
Derek was trying to figure out, and so I just went through I went and actually added went to the input, and nothing was there. So then I selected the audio device, and it was going. So, but we have
Hopefully this one's better. It sounds better.
We have Deborah back. It's been a month since we had her on. We've
Yeah.
spent the
Time
last
flies.
month. I know. Have you been having a good time? You've been doing anything fun besides being at home? You did an event, right?
I did it. Well, yeah, we did. We had D&D live. I did, I did things like that, which was fun. I've been figuring out how to upload my favorite board games by just scanning card after card after card
Oh
and
my God.
component after component onto like Roll20. So I've been playing board games virtually, with my
Nice.
friends. That's been
Oh
fun.
wow.
She's dedicated. There's a lot.
I'm
So if
learning
you go
to
to
Laura at the moment.
there's another program called Tabletopia that has a free level that a lot of games are on that. They were our partners for VGC, and all the games were available at that time. I don't know if I hope we'll be working with them again in November.
Yeah, let's
And
hope.
then
Hope
we
so.
had a
Awesome.
good time. We played a game called Scott, Nikki, and I, in preparation of knowing how to use the software, played a game called Set a Watch, which I think would be a lot of fun if we get
Yeah.
to. We're going to buy it and hopefully get to play it as a game night game here one of these days, and hopefully you'll be here for that one. Since Deborah's one of the people that was like, yes, well, let's get tested and we can get together, and then we got like right as everybody got their tests
Yeah.
that we were all negative.
So we all got our negative tests, and
And then they're like, yeah, we got to increase restrictions again. So we're going to wait a little while, but we'll get back. We'll do it. But we'll probably be wearing masks. So that'll
Yeah.
probably be an interesting game night. So
It will
we'll see
be.
how that. We'll all sound really muffled. Hey, what you got over
It
there?
sounded fine when we tested it the other night.
Nikki
Nikki's
had it on the
masks
other
are
night,
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So let's hope. But today we're going to actually play this House of Danger game, choose your own adventure from Z-Man Games and designed by Prospero Hall. It will absolutely have spoilers. This game is one of those. It's
Yeah.
a story, so I'm sure there'll be branches that will be moving, so you won't you won't see everything.
No, you
But
won't.
you will see a lot of the game. So if you really don't want to know about it, you probably should. You should probably not watch. But we'd love you to watch. I'm zooming in really fast here.
Yeah, I don't know what, if any, randomness is in this game. I suspect not much.
We do know that this copy, for some reason, does not have there's a book card that's on the very top,
Yeah.
but we don't have it. So we're putting the box.
Oh,
I'm not
yes.
sure why we don't have that card.
No, we don't know why.
Because everything else is here.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a ton of components.
Right.
The really cool thing about this game is it looks
Like
old.
the book.
Like the
Looks totally like the
the
book.
paper looks like It looks like an older book and everything. They did a really amazing job on it.
Even the rule book, the font they used in the rule book is totally like the font from the books I remember. I mean, it's nuts. They really got into it.
Derek, I didn't actually ask. I know you're not on camera, but how was your weekend?
Oh, it's been an interesting weekend. So, we just had fun little
craziness?
things. Well, just fun little things around the house are giving out, and it's not a good time for things like that to happen.
Oh,
so.
yeah, like things. Well, we have an electrical outlet that is out in the house, and it's just disconnected now because I think it's the wiring. But I understand how all that works, but I can't work it out. And I'm like, I don't really want a repairman coming over right
It's
now.
super fun. It's the garbage disposal.
Oh yeah, it's
so.
the garbage disposal.
Oh, no.
And so
Our family car is on its last legs and all that fun stuff.
boo.
So it's like, yay!
Yeah, just what you need. Yeah, we just actually now have an extension cord going to the garbage disposal, so when we need to do it, we just plug it in and go. But I'm going to rewire it one of these days once we have a little bit more free time. I think after Gen Con we'll have some free time. Other than that, we've been doing pretty good, although it is warm in here today. So we're going to air condition.
Oh.
So it might get a little worry noisy.
You got to tell everybody the big surprise
What's that?
about the gardener.
Oh yeah, we won't have the gardener today. So he already came.
He already
was here
came.
early. We're like, I
All
said to
right.
Derek, I said, I think that I don't know what's happening with the world. It may be ending, but the gardener has already been here today.
Yes.
So
So no leaf blower.
there will be no silent on this end of that. That was actually pretty fun though on My City when Derek and Scott were narrating our gameplay when we muted while the guy was blowing the leaves around.
You didn't let us go long enough. We only got like a snippet in there. I was ready.
Yeah, I was tempted to just start going. "Rrrr."
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to make sure you guys hear that sound. Yeah, it's been crazy. We start on Thursday morning at
Yeah,
9
that's
9
this
o'clock.
week.
Or no, 10 o'clock Pacific. Yeah, and we'll be streaming 8 hours. We have Ruel is going to be giving us an hour break by doing an interview or a gameplay thing each day, and then we'll have Adam Loper again for Tabletop Minions will be streaming on Friday and Saturday in the 2 hours before we start. So also.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's going to. I think he's doing the Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion.
Jaws of the Lion. We had it
So,
special ordered.
So yeah, he's going to show you how to paint your minis, and this one will not be like his previous ones because the previous ones he was doing in assembly line manner. He's doing 4 or 5 identical miniatures, and changing them up a little bit. This one will be each one of us a different miniature, and he's going to try to show. He might do it over both the 2 days. We'll see. But he's great, and he does a really good job of letting you see how it works and doing it inexpensively. He uses a little sandwich bin as his wet palette.
Oh, yeah?
And
Cool.
it's a very inexpensive way to go. And he's been using it for 6 years, so there you go. He loves that thing. And he has all the expensive. He has expensive ones too.
Do you paint, Deborah? Do you paint minis or anything like
I've
that?
been trying to encourage her. I've given her brushes and paints.
I've got stuff. I'm all set up to do it. It's just about like sitting down and giving it a shot. I do like things like that. So I don't know. I had a big plan to do like a paint with me night with my friends where we'd all just sit and paint together. But then the world shut down. So getting to do it by
You
myself.
can do it over Zoom, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll paint along
with Adam. Yes. You should at least watch. He's really great, and the stream will be available afterwards. It starts at 11 a.m. Central, so 9 a.m. Our time on Friday and Saturday, and I think it's an hour earlier the following week. If he's not going to be part of the actual Gen Con stream because of the way they do stuff, but he will be on our main stage 2 hours prior for those events as well. We're not sure. Ruel's actually scheduled to do stuff for that event as well, but we're not sure that he can do it during. We're not sure how this is all going to go. That part, things have changed on the Gen.
Working with other companies is hard.
Yeah, the Gen Con side is a much bigger organization. At Comic-Con, I think a lot of those things are self-contained units that participate, so they're like quicker to make decisions. And Gen Con has a lot more moving parts. And believe me, part of it is because it's much more complicated. So I understand not wanting to bring in other people to just cause potential
Complicates things.
Yeah, exactly. That you might have a problem. So, but Ruel will still be on our. If you watch this on our main stage, watch our stuff on our main stage. You'll see all of that stuff there. All the programming will be listed there. There's also a Gen Con schedule. I don't know about what Comic Con schedule with all the events that they have, but our.
Well, they have a million events.
Well, but I'm just saying as far as if our stuff is in there. But we are definitely. If you are on the, if you're on Board Game Geek TV, BoardGameGeek.com/live. There is that is the main stage, /live, and you'll see the schedule. I've already put in the Comic-Con one, and I will get to the Gen Con one, hopefully before we start the Comic-Con one, just so that I don't have to be doing it next week. But so let's get started on this. I'm
Thank you, Michael, for the subscription.
Wow.
Iron Spike.
All right, out the gate.
Why is my chat
Kicked off
not
the gate.
working?
I don't know. You look locked up.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go there again. Yeah, it said we only had 31
We
viewers
see you.
on mine there. And I got a commercial again. Another
commercial. That's yeah. Yeah.
I thought Twitch Prime got rid of commercials, but I guess not.
I might not be Twitch Prime. I mean, I am. I'm on
Oh,
Prime.
you're not Twitch Prime?
I am.
But you have your Hecubus. Are you on Hecubus or are you on Board Game Geek?
I'm on BGG's, I think, is part of the. No, I'm on mine. I'm looking at a commercial
Did you Twitch
for a
Prime
gamer. Yeah, I did my own personal one. I mean, that's how I.
It's so crazy to see like these pro gamers like be in commercials.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what
it's
just
cool,
saw just
but
now.
like weird.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
chat's
the
not
Bounty paper towel commercial cracked me up. I was like,
Well,
wow.
you're not going to get it.
Did you see the
Until
shaving
someone
one,
types
the
something new.
razor Gillette or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I just saw.
It's like this really young guy. I don't even think he has the capability of growing a beard.
Hey,
It's so young. Like, do you even have a beard? I know he does. I'm just messing. I feel old.
That's actually like a great commercial. Like your first razor.
Yeah, it should be. Twitch's audience skews young.
Some
Pretty sure.
kid with like barely anything. And he's like, yeah.
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 he's just doing this little part right here.
He doesn't even need like dual blades, just one.
No, the first one is just a tweezer. Bing.
Yeah. Bro, do you even have a beard?
Well, cool, Nikki. How does this one work?
Okay. So Lincoln already explained there are story cards under this box. I did the whole entire stack, so you can see how many. There are 5 chapters.
Oh wow. That's a lot of content.
We take out chapter 1, all of chapter 1 cards.
I think of it
Chapter
as
1,
every
chapter
day I
1,
write the
chapter
book.
1. Here we go. And we put those there, and then the other chapters are out until we want to play the other chapters. They say each chapter is about 60 minutes per
tiny.
chapter, and you should sit down and play a complete chapter. So don't stop in
Start
the
to
middle of a
finish.
chapter.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. And then we've got clue cards, and they'll give us special bonuses, unique items, things like that. The story cards will tell us when to go into the clue deck and get things. These first 2 that are out on the bottom of the board are the starter. They say starter kit on them. So you take those 2 out of the clue deck, and you start with these 2. Extra things. So this is a water bottle, and you can discard it to adjust this danger meter track. And then I will get into what the pocket knife can do.
The dangeometer.
Dangeometer. Can do once I explain all this business. So we start at 3 on the lower 3, because you can see there's multiple numbers of the danger track. These are, they're going to get harder as you earn points to pass. So they're like passing. So if you have a, I'm sorry, it's not that clear. But when you read your story card, there will be 2 types of a challenge, maybe. One type is you definitely have to take it, and the other type is you can choose to take it or not take it. And you have to pass that challenge. And in order to pass that challenge, you're going to roll this die. And whatever the number is, you're going to have to either be equal to or higher than wherever you are on this
the dangerometer.
on the dangerometer, right? So that's why it gets harder. So
there's a little trademark next
if
to
you roll a
dangerometer
three,
Yeah.
if you roll a 3, you're going to be fine. You pass.
Hold on. Let me write the little O right in there.
Dange-
I need
all right.
Deborah's pens.
But when you get up to like 6, then you have to roll a 6
Oh wow. Okay.
in order to pass. Okay, but there's the pocket knife and other items that we will get that will help us in that hitting of that number. So if I chose to apply the pocket knife, I would put it in the challenge booster.
Okay.
And it will, and I'm saying I'm
slot.
using this. At the bottom, there's a little punch. This is
Right.
for a fight check
You
or
get it, gain a 1.
challenge, a fight challenge.
You
So
do the
plus
knife
1.
to a fist fight?
Yeah,
Terrible.
yes, that's right.
Bring a knife to a fist fight.
We're cruel.
Fist fight. We're
Bad
mean.
knife.
Maybe you're punching a door. Who knows? I don't know. But so that'll give you a +1, and there's some that give you a +2 and things like that. When you are on doing this, I said to pass, it's equal to or more than. If you roll a 1, it says right here on the side of the danger meter,
It's an automatic loss.
it's an automatic loss. All right.
So even if it's modified up to
Well, hold on.
a 3.
If you're not using a modifier, and it's a 1, and you roll a 1, it's an automatic loss. All right. If you use a booster and you roll a 1, it is still an automatic loss, and you lose your booster card. So it gets
Ow.
discarded. All right.
Destroyed.
We dropped our knife in a
Yeah,
fist
I don't
fight.
know. It's
We
destroyed.
couldn't win a fist fight with a knife, so we had
Right.
to lose the knife.
So there are 5 icons. It's actually bigger. The icons are bigger in the rule book, so I'm just going to show you the rule book. There are 5 challenge types right here. There's a climbing, a fighting, a dexterity, a perception, and a strength, and they'll all have those icons on the card telling you what, if you're going to use a booster, you have to have this type of booster. So you'd have to have that image on your booster card in order to pass that challenge. If you get all the way to 2, and that is
Minus
landing
2.
-2, is landing exactly on the -2 or going past the -2, you are going to lose 2 points on your psychic scale.
Psychometer.
Yeah, your psychometer
Wow.
there, Lincoln.
Okay.
Okay? So when
Does
that
that reset
happens,
the danger meter? Oh, I
it
see the arrow.
resets the
Yep.
danger meter to the top 3. You can see the arrow.
Yep.
It shows you clearly. You would reset it there to that, and then you would move this. It's -2. The psychic scale is there are clues in the clue deck and things in the story that are considered psychic things, which are giving you I don't know, premonitions of what may happen later. So they didn't explain it exactly in the rule book, but I imagine the cards tell you if you're on this number on the scale, then look at this or get this card or do this or that. The higher you are on this track, the better your premonitions are. So the rule book kind of is giving you the framework of the game, but not a ton of detail because you're going to get it from the actually playing and having the story unfold in front of you. Like I said, there are 5 chapters. We're probably going to play 1 or 2. I don't know. The cards, you choose a first player. That first player is going to read the card, and then we are going to decide if we're going to do if it's a choice, do the challenge and what direction we're going to go. You know, these books are always like, do you go through the door or do you go to the staircase or something like that. We decide collectively. If there is no consensus, like no one's making up their mind, then the person that read the card makes the ultimate decision.
Okay, cool.
Then we draw the next story card, I would, if I'm the reader, and I give it to the person left of me, and then that person reads that card, and you go around the table like that.
Cool.
Okay, so everybody's supposed to read. Of course, we're doing this online, so
Yeah, but we can show them.
however
Is the
we do
overlay
it, we do it.
working, Derek? The blue screen overlay? I'm going to try it.
I don't
I
know.
saw blue.
Go ahead and put
But before, what do you want to see?
Oh, I just wanted to see if that was working. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got to tune it a little bit.
Yep.
That's pretty good though.
But wait, put it back
Oh,
just for a
leave it
second.
there so he can.
Because
there
he's
you
got
go.
to
Yeah.
adjust it till it's
Yeah, it looks good.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You can put that
That'll
back.
totally work.
okay. All right. So that is this game.
Right. Did you hear Scott's voice though when you said that the person that reads gets to decide? He was like,
I said, wow.
Oh, I thought you said, oh.
Oh, it's a good
So I was
roll.
like,
It's a good
I'm
roll.
just,
No.
I'm just teasing because it's like he's like, I always want to read then.
No, it's a consensus. Oh, and for Scott, when I was
I'm
reading,
a team player.
I know you are.
when I was reading the rules, this made me
Yes.
giggle because
Okay.
it's for Scott.
Okay.
You don't go back or look at everything, but at the end of the chapter, there is a specific card thing that is called story return. And if there's an item you didn't go and get and you really need it to continue with the story, then you can, the card will tell you can do a story return and you go back to other parts in the story so you can collect the item that
Try to
you
find
need
it.
to continue on to the
Oh, like
next
if it'll
chapter.
say if you have. Does it actually say like you need the compass to go forward? Or something?
It doesn't say specific. Again,
Okay.
it's kind
We'll
of
find
the
out.
rules are like a framework, and I think when
Yep.
we get to the card, it'll be
Makes
more.
sense.
It'll explain more.
More
better.
Or
Exactly.
better. We'll have to, Deborah. I was just going to say we have to have you back so we can work on more of the Scooby Doo too. We have not touched that since VGC. So
Okay.
No, the bad guys are still getting away with it.
I know. Yes.
Yep.
I saw somebody had the little standees done like the way they're supposed to be, and it has the little number on there. So you just set it next to the number, and then you would see what you're reading. Okay, so
The first thing we're going to do, and I don't know if this applies to every single one of these games, but we're going to get a psychic image right now. The psychic image is on the back of this board.
oh yeah, how much time do we have?
get 2 minutes
Oh,
to
2 minutes.
examine it.
Okay,
Well, what?
Rules do not say anything about you can and can't discuss it. You have to be quiet or you should discuss it.
Oh, we
It
have to
just
discuss
is
it.
saying you got 2 minutes to look at the back of this.
Should I take a photo of it for
So
notes?
however you decide, whatever you want to make the rule be, I suppose.
No.
2 minutes to look at this picture on the back of the board. Are we ready to get into the game?
Give me 1 second. I'm doing
Okay.
work.
He's doing his job. We'll also at the end of the show talk about the SDJ awards. They were announced yesterday.
Yeah.
Early for us, and it was. I'll save it as a surprise in case you don't know, but we were very excited. It was kind of it was funny.
It was a redeeming moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny. So yeah, we'll save it for the end.
Not that there's really any glory.
No,
in this. I
but
mean,
it was pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and flip the first one, I guess.
So it's
no,
Does
wait,
anybody
one
know how to
other thing.
mute an iPad? I can't mute my iPad.
It never gets full.
Airplane
when
mode.
you're doing this.
Well, I muted. Well, I need to get the messages because there's stuff going on, but like,
Right.
it's beeping, and even though I have the volume all the way down, and it says speaker / muted, but it's still playing messages.
Probably have to go into notifications and click a setting in notifications.
Okay, I'll do that.
I like that.
Okay, let's start.
Okay.
So anyways, they say that this picture is going to give us ideas of maybe directions we should go, things we should maybe
Okay.
try
Intrigued.
to look for. It's supposed to help us get a purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody asked,
Get
"What
purpose.
fools walk into the house of danger with only a pocket knife and a bottle of water?" And then somebody said, "A teenager."
Before we did, Nikki, what is the goal bit at the top? Did I miss that?
That's where the story cards are going to go
Okay.
as you read them.
Oh, that's the bigger cards. Oh,
The
we're going to
bigger
have to zoom
cards
out
that
for
are
that
in
stuff.
that.
Gotcha.
And all of
We'll
them
probably
are
put
pretty
them next to
much,
it.
unless it says discard, they're always going to be available.
Cool. Thank you.
Okie dokie. You guys
Alright.
ready? I'm going to start the timer. You ready,
Okay,
Scott?
2 minutes.
Yeah, totally.
Done. Ready?
Yep.
Oh wow, it's on the back of that.
Yeah.
What the heck? Can you zoom in a little bit more?
Weird.
I'll start the timer now.
Wow. Look at the lady looking over us. The maid.
Yeah, it looks
She's
like
wearing
a
an
maid.
apron.
Or a
There's slime.
mad scientist.
Yeah, it could be a
But
maid
is that like a
scientist.
web or a net?
With crazy,
Oh, is it a guy?
Sure does.
I
It could
see
be
a
crazy hair.
mustache.
It actually looks kind of like surgical, like
Locker.
long rubber gloves.
Yeah,
There's a sword.
Look at, so
Sword
there's
lock-
Frog.
frog.
there's
looks important.
there's goo
there's
coming down the lockers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, are we in
Yeah.
like a? Are we going
Is that
into an MRI?
ectoplasm? Is
Totally
that
looks like we're
ectoplasm?
going into an
Red
MRI.
lights. Red, red, yellow.
Yep. And that is a dial.
What is all that nonsense on the left side?
Over here,
Oh,
all the
yeah.
junk.
It's called
Yeah, what is
junk.
all that? It's called junk.
It's a
Looks like a
keyboard.
trash bag.
There's an ice cube, by the way, a giant
There's
ice
this-
cube.
There's
Ice-
the kitchen sink too. I think now.
Everything
Yeah, I
in
know.
the kitchen sink.
What is the red
Ah,
thing?
is that
What red thing?
Right
I
there.
can't tell.
What is that right there?
a
Looks like
phone?
a
I think
remote control.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that like a geodesic dome over there? And then what's this? A big ice cube?
yes.
Yeah.
And there's a
That's what it
frog.
But what's in the
in it?
distance? It's like a building, right?
Yeah,
It's like
it's
a-
the
it's
house.
like a
It's
Frank
the
Lloyd
it's the
Wright or
House of
something.
Danger.
Oh yeah, it's the
House
house.
of Danger and the sword, of course.
By the way, there's a
is that-
red, two lights
Yeah.
and a green light.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. Is that a red green or a red yellow? I guess it's probably green.
And
Either
the
way.
dial is
Yellow.
turned to that. Yeah.
Yellow or
Yeah.
green. And then we've got that netting, and then it looks like she's got like tubes of water or something big
Yeah. This,
Oh, yeah.
outside or whatever those are.
That's
They're
interesting.
very blurry. I don't know
Yeah.
what they are.
Yeah. Oh, this is
And then a
intriguing.
swirl with a sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a frog.
Yep. All right. Well, I got a bunch of stuff written down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fast. Is this so? That's a dial, so obviously, and it's pointing
Yeah.
to
It's
green
like
right
the
there.
locker dials.
Yeah,
See all the
maybe,
Yeah.
ticks?
or a safe.
Because there's locker dials
Oh,
there, too.
Yeah.
And then we're done.
Okay.
Hey, come on, stop. There we go. Hey, how do you do that? There we go.
It's more fun to compute.
I know we're
Okay.
gonna get a copyright
Probably.
strike on that one.
Strike.
It'll take that out during the in the playback
Okay.
later.
So
It's only
then
3 seconds. It won't matter.
we take the first story card.
Why don't you put it on the?
Okay.
Green screen it.
So technically I'm supposed to be reading this, but whatever.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to
You
get this.
want to read first?
It's Tuesday morning in late July, and you wake.
June.
Sorry. And you wake up
She's
in a
got, there, I was
cold
doing things on the display
sweat.
there, so she couldn't see it.
Oh,
The
it's like
mouse is
it was
still
just
in front of
Jay. It looked like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, JU, right? There you go.
Yeah.
You wake up in a cold
It is
sweat.
Tuesday morning in late July. This is why we chose this game today.
I
No.
know that's
Exactly.
hilarious, actually.
God, wouldn't that be great if it was in
That is-
July? That'd be spooky.
Wow.
That is pretty funny.
That's nuts.
That would be spooky.
Where am I? You wake up in a cold sweat. The nightmare came again last night. Even though you are an aspiring detective and psychic investigator, you haven't been able to make sense of the haunting dreams you've had these past few weeks. In your dreams, you keep seeing the same spooky house. You're still shivering under the covers when you hear the phone ring downstairs in your basement.
In your basement?
Yeah. Maybe
phone
that's
in our
her
apartment.
office. Oh my
Who
goodness.
puts phones in basements?
I know.
It's the
Crazy people.
den, It's the 1980s
Oh,
hangout.
where you have your combination office and research laboratory. There's the rest of it. That's why.
Oh yeah. Well,
You dash down to
Wow.
the lab to answer it.
Yep. I need a weak voice says, when you pick up the receiver, I need your help.
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 No.
You hear a loud click, and the phone goes dead.
Uh-oh.
I know, but you were
Prepared.
While the caller was talking, you activated your high-speed telephone tracing device.
Oh, that. Those are great.
It instantly displayed the caller's number.
Oh, you mean caller ID?
It wasn't just caller ID. This is pre-caller ID, I suppose.
Yeah. What's caller ID?
Remember back then? Let's see, you call back the number right away, but there's no answer. After consulting
The tall
stack of
reverse phone.
reverse
There's
phone
stuff
books.
in the way.
Yeah, I'm behind your desk. Wow.
You are disappointed to learn.
books.
Yeah, you're disappointed to learn the number is unlisted.
Sorry. You sense that the phone call is somehow related to your nightmares. Later, while at the Hedgebrook police station to return a nightoscope you borrowed for a recent stakeout, you describe the mysterious phone call.
And
Continue story. Man, why did I get this one first?
I'll continue reading, cutie.
Maybe we can change her page.
Yeah, we can change.
Okay, your recurring and your recurring dreams to your friend Sergeant Morrison. That call does sound strange, he says. We'll look into it. And about that house in your dreams, a voice says from the hallway. I wonder if you're dreaming about the Marsden house out on Hedgebrook Road. Detective Murphy sticks his mustached face into the room. Modern house, ornate gate. That sounds like the Marsden place, all right, says Sergeant Morrison. Strange things are reported to happen out there. Detective Murphy takes a puff off his pipe. That place is haunted, he says. I know it sounds unprofessional, but I've had a file on the Marsden house for years, and I'm sure of it. He waves a folder in front of your eyes, and a phone number written on the front page jumps out to you. It matches the one from your mysterious phone call.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Deborah.
All right. So the call is related to your nightmares. Your psychic senses were right. Draw to discover your goal.
26.
All right.
Oh, I'm intrigued already by this. I'm so easily amused with these things. Like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Your inner child.
I know.
Okay.
That's what's so great about these.
Clue 26.
The ground.
Right.
Correct.
Do we look at it?
Oh, there's your
That's
goal.
one goal.
Get
Get
inside
Inside the Marsden house.
So that goes up
That
here,
goes
right?
there. Sorry, I was mistaken about the cards.
right.
Yep. So, Burr,
All right,
get
so-
inside the Marsden house.
That doesn't
Back at
sound-
home, you grab a bottle of water and your trusty pocket knife, preparing for a new investigation. Half an hour later, you stand before the Marsden residence, which appears exactly as it did in your nightmares. The house's futuristic look is a strange contrast to the antiquated appearance of the stone wall and the wrought iron gate, which is locked shut and wrapped in steel chains. Even though the air is balmy, a chill travels down your spine. The gathering clouds on the horizon hint at a brewing summer thunderstorm. If you search the wall for a way in, go to story card 13. If you climb the gate, go to story card 7.
Oh.
Well, what do we want to do?
Was there any
I mean,
clues
I-
in that nightmare? About
I think searching the wall sounds fun, rather than just
Oh, yeah.
because climbing the gate sounds like a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Search
I like
the
the wall.
wall. Maybe there's a
Search the wall.
button or something. So,
Yeah.
story card
A button.
13.
All right, Scott or Lincoln? I guess Scott.
Should I do it?
Yep.
Moving along the mossy, I thought it said money wall, the mossy stone wall that surrounds the property, you come across a jagged opening created by fallen rocks. It's just big enough for you to squeeze through. Once on the other side of the wall, you find yourself standing in a cobblestone plaza surrounded by marble and bronze figures. Most of the sculptures depict men gazing off into the distance as if pondering the deeper meaning of it all. But at the edge of the courtyard is a monumental statue of a man atop a muscular steed. To your right, a stony pathway leads away from the statuary and into a picturesque I can't say it, picturesque garden where topiary, the vocabulary in this game, where topiary bushes have been trimmed into whimsical shapes. Okay. So to your right is the pathway. Yeah.
Did they look like?
hey.
Did they look like female genitalia?
Shush.
That's from
about?
that's from What We Do in the Shadows. Their topiary garden.
The topiaries. Okay, if you inspect the statue of the man on the horse, go to story card 4. If you walk towards the topiary bushes, go to story card 15. You guys know what I want to do.
Everything.
Everything. I can't leave that statue behind. I wonder if this is a fork, though. This is super exciting.
I would.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm more interested in the topiary bushes, but
Okay.
but I will happily inspect the statue.
What?
It's really up to.
What do you want to do, Nikki and Lincoln? No, you have to say what you want to do.
Yeah, we got.
Darn it! I don't know. I'm with the bushes, but.
All right, let's do the topiaries. Fine, we'll come back to the statue later. We'll come back later to the statue.
Story card.
I wonder if they would tear that
15.
statue down these days. It looks like one of those statues.
15.
Does that horse have horns? Oh, no, it's ears.
It's
Yeah,
Is
that's
that the way
ears.
horse ears look? Yeah.
Yeah, they're poking forward.
They're kind of pointy.
There is card 15.
Go ahead, Nikki.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. You emerge into a clearing.
Manicured bushes.
Manicured bushes in the shapes of fish, swans, and rabbits perch atop a wall.
A well-kept lawn. I thought this
A
place was blocked
well-kept
up.
lawn.
Uh-oh.
One large shrub has been sculpted to look like an outstretched hand with its palm
Deborah's she's
upturned.
examining.
Oh. You see a
Black handle.
black
it's
handle
hard to
of
see it.
some kind of
Some kind sticking up.
a black handle. I'm sorry.
It's
You can hold it. Well, you
You
can take the card,
see
Nikki.
a black handle of some kind
sticking
out of one of the fingertips. A what?
A brick path winds through the shrubs and splits into two paths in the distance. One of those leads towards a rickety wooden gate flanked by a pair of stone angel statues. The other path leads into an open field across which you can see the front door of the Marsden Manor. Go ahead and flip it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Deborah. Ooh, there it is. There's the hand.
Scary.
Free action. To pull the handle out of the bush, draw clue 5. Do it.
Do it.
Should I tell you what they're talking about in the chat?
Yeah.
What?
So we've already forgotten about our clues.
Oh,
The sword.
The psychic dream sword.
The sword.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, why not?
It's okay. It's cool.
So I guess those are shears.
Well, we'll put it here just so people can see. We
Cool.
got those.
Oh,
Go
wow.
up further,
Go up further?
or over the statue or something, because it's a little out of focus there.
How's that? Does that look
Center.
okay?
Center.
Center. So that's a
It's still out of
plus.
focus. What's going on there? You pull a pair
It's
of
a
garden
plus
hose-
2.
Yeah, +2 though. Strength.
Yeah.
Keep this item. Finish story card 15.
Okay.
But read what it
walk-
says. Read it out. Read out the description.
You pull out a pair of garden shears from the shrub. They could help you pry something open.
Yeah, there you go.
Strength.
Keep
plus
this item.
All right, so we have we can choose between walking through the rickety wooden gate, or we can head across the field towards the front door.
I really have no clue with that one.
That's because we went the wrong direction. We
Yeah.
forgot our psychic.
Right now, we got our
The psychic blast.
Well, this is interesting because I don't guess there's no backtracking down this one.
Nope.
No, which I like. It's fine.
So I mean, I vote across the field to the manor. It's what we're here for, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What does the wooden gate signify? Anything? Is there any
I didn't
clue?
see a
No?
gate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the front door.
Somebody, if Mark
get in there.
says front door sounds too easy. Front door sounds like a trap.
We're skeptical.
The audience is really questioning us here, and they might be right. I don't know. Okay, so where do we go to get to the door?
Front door is
Card 3.
okay. Card 3. Moving the cards.
I like this conveyor belt. This is a good.
Yeah, the card belt.
Where we can see like just where we came from. It's good. I like it.
You only make it a few steps across the open field before you hear a clicking sound from your feet that freezes you in your tracks.
Oh,
Looking
no.
down, you see freshly disturbed earth around your sneakers as though someone has recently
A
buried something
landmine.
there.
My God.
As you lift your foot to look, click, the reality suspicion of this of your situation becomes clear. You have just stepped on a landmine.
Oh no!
A noise like thunder, infinitely loud, rings out, and you've never heard. And instantly, everything goes black. All right.
But it
We're
continues.
dead.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, the end.
Wow.
Wow. Boom.
Yay!
Well, that game was
So awesome. This game is going to penalize me.
That game was interesting. It's too bad that we died already. I guess that's it.
You don't really die.
Oh, okay.
And what happened? You don't really die. So we go move back one space on the psychic scale.
Move the cards, yeah.
Oops.
Where do we
Back.
start?
We had to start
Okay.
on 3. That box around 3.
Yeah.
And then return to the previous card.
So that was going to the manor, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. We have to go to
Directly
the
to the
gate.
manor. So we got to go to the gate.
So we go to the gate, which is
Yeah.
card 21.
We're supposed to be an investigator. What were we doing just walking around, stepping on freshly...
We were
It
warned.
never happened. We're psychic, too. We shouldn't have known that was there.
We're not
Card
very
21.
apparently.
well, right now, it's pretty low on this guy. I
We're
can't
not
see it.
using our psychic
Our psychic
abilities
scale is
to
low.
its utmost.
Yes.
21.
Can we go back to this, just to the... I know we're not supposed to, but...
What does that water bottle do for us?
Yeah.
We're supposed to look at the water bottle.
Discard at any time to lower the danger meter.
Oh. By 1?
It's not a weapon. It's just
Yeah,
you drink it and you feel better.
By 3.
Oh, by 3.
Healing.
Which, sorry,
right.
we're actually here. Sorry. That was left from the
Yeah,
example.
the danger meter didn't even twitch with the...
I know, what's up with
Yeah,
that?
landmine that we stepped
We should have
on.
sensed danger.
We should have sensed danger, but we didn't. Okay,
There was no danger to my knowledge.
so there we
All right,
are.
I can read that one. Passing between a pair of stone angels, you enter an old family cemetery. There is a marble mausoleum in the center of the cemetery. A short set of stairs leads into its shadowy interior. Next to where you stand, a freshly dug grave yawns in the pale sunlight. The writing in this thing is amazing. It's unsettling to think of climbing into it, but you see something shiny embedded in the dirt walls. Ugh, we have to go in the grave. Continued on the back. Ooh. If you enter the mausoleum, go to story card 5. If you climb into the open grave, go to story card 16. Oh, we're going into the grave is just asking for it, isn't it?
Also, let's check
Like-
for any of our psychic hints before we do
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
Sure.
We've been so fast. See any frogs or?
I see no
I didn't
frogs.
see anything.
What is that on the wall inside the mausoleum?
It's the door,
Oh, okay.
It's
It's
the
some-
door.
kind of pattern
Opens
on the
inward.
door.
Stained glass or something. Okay.
It's
All right.
little
Well, yeah. I don't
skulls.
know. Those seem like two terrible.
Well, what's the
options.
shovel? I mean, the shovel being there is ominous, right?
It is.
Sure.
It's all very.
Do we just want to keep,
I don't know. Can we,
Dying.
I feel we're gonna be dead if we go into that grave. They're just gonna knock us out and bury us. I kind of want to see that though. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I know that little piece of metal. It's like it's a shiny object.
It's a shiny object. We gotta.
Like
I'm
shiny
paralyzed
apples.
with fear, so I don't
All
know.
right, Deborah picks. Deborah
I'll go to the
choose.
grave. I'm
All right,
happy
we're going to the grave.
to
16.
Yeah.
I'm chaotic good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy! All right, here we go. Without warning, the earthen walls begin to collapse around you, and before you can react, you are up to your waist in dirt. You writhe and twist, trying to escape, but it only causes more soil to cascade down. Soon it's up to your shoulders, then your neck, then your cheeks. You struggle to spit the soil out as it fills your mouth, but within moments you are fully buried. You can only see the dark earth in front of your eyes. Your hand closes around a metal disc. Perhaps a coin? You'll never know. Though as the soil fills your lungs and the world wavers and goes gray before finally turning black.
Hey, it's continuing.
Oh, I gotta see this picture. Is your hand gonna be sticking out? Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
Yipes.
You
Okay.
want to
Oh, we got that
take
coin,
back
though.
up the tail and
Do we-
go into the
do
Marsden.
we-
You're
God,
a good
this,
player.
this house is really dangerous.
We're in trouble, dudes. Did you move us back?
Yes, I did. Yes.
What happens if you go back? Can you go back beyond
I don't
one?
think that you're supposed to be playing this badly.
How could you not? Like
we're
it's-
figuring
we've had two choices and we've been the wrong one both
We're
times.
figuring out how this game works. It's cool.
Okay, so return to the previous
I love
card.
All right,
So
we're
we
going to
pull
Mausoleum.
card 5.
The end. Yeah, that's kind of the way these books were, right? You would just
Yeah.
walk into
Yeah.
death and
And you
start
just go
over.
back and take the next one.
This is choose the wrong adventure is what I think we're playing.
Yeah, there is that.
Go ahead, Deborah.
Okay. The mausoleum interior feels musty and cool. Something is dripping from the ceiling and landing in the corner with a plink, which is odd given that it hasn't started raining yet. You also notice the mausoleum is bigger on the inside than the outside suggested. A stone sarcophagus lies before you in the center of the chamber with the word Marsden carved into it. It appears that others have been in the mausoleum recently. There's a freshly dug pit to the side of the sarcophagus, and an elaborate tunnel has been dug into the ground beside the nearby wall. You can see that the tunnel is lined with cement.
Well, we know that that's what we're going to do, and we're probably going to get buried in cement. But let's go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's over.
Continued on the back.
Ah,
Oh,
Ooh.
there's a creepy eye looking at us. You need to adjust it so that it's got the purple behind it there, Nikki P. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, put it in the
Yeah,
dangerometer.
Optional
We have
challenge.
2 optional challenges.
Yeah. Wow. Search around the sarcophagus. Win.
Boy, do we need to
Draw
open a
323.
sarcophagus?
Oh, so we have to just roll higher than a 3, right?
yes.
For these.
Is higher than a 3? Okay.
A 3 or higher.
Right.
I mean, I'm open to searching
Wow.
around the sarcophagus. I don't know about desecrating a grave. That sounds fun.
Well, we just jumped in one though. I mean,
Well, we have the shears. We have those shears. Remember?
do we?
Two.
Yes.
Yeah, it adds a +2 to strength.
Let's start with searching it, though.
Okay.
What are
I
we
think we
going
can
to do?
start.
But we don't have anything that helps us with that, right?
No, but we only have to roll a 3 or higher. We have
Okay.
50-50 or more, a little better. 4 and a 6.
Do you have the dice tray? So the dice doesn't
No.
file
I mean, no, it's been
So we're
moved.
basically
it. Okay, don't worry about it. We're
oh,
gonna
these
roll?
are optional.
Yeah,
I think
you
we
choose
should-
which
They're
one.
optional.
We don't have to do either
don't
of them.
have to
I
do
suppose.
any of
Oh
them.
yeah, we should. Well, let's do it. I mean, why would you not do it? I mean, come on.
I think we should at least search it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's roll.
We don't have anything that raises our psychic power, right?
No, we
items?
only have
Okay.
the shears.
Strength
That's why,
items.
that's
okay.
why Deb,
And that's
you know,
strength. But are we using that or
no,
not?
we're using.
Well, we're not. It's a psychic challenge.
we're
It's
doing
not a
the
Yeah,
psychic
we're
strength.
doing the psychic
one.
one. We can
Okay.
do that. We can do the sarcophagus lid if we don't die here.
Oh, can you do both of them?
Yeah, there's a 4.
Hey, you
Hey,
got it.
So card 23.
Yeah, you can
I'm
do
assuming
both
we
of them.
could. Oh, okay.
Oops, 22
Yeah.
came out of there.
Yeah,
too.
these are both are open.
I'll read the rules again, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, 23.
A baseball bat.
Large wooden dowel. You find a large wooden dowel, your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. My psychic senses have not done well at all so far. Keep
Maybe
this
we get to
item.
move forward.
Yay, move forward 1.
That's good.
Finish story card 5. Go ahead and pull that off, Nick. She's
We
looking
can
up
use
that.
it to pry open the sarcophagus if we want to.
Yeah. Well, we've got the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Well, we can use the stick.
The stick, we can
Use
use
the
the
stick
dowel
or
or
the-
the.
Well, I'm sure that's why this dowel
Although
is here.
maybe the
before-
shears. Well, the shears might be.
Yeah, the shears are +2 as well. But dude, the dowel is here for you to help get that sarcophagus lid off easier, right? To help you with that lid.
Well, it
Oh, wait,
suggests that
read-
whoever. It suggests that whoever was digging and making
Okay.
this tunnel might have been using it for that end and left it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like it
Read
might
what
be-
it says at the second half of that card. It says finish story 5. So are we allowed to do the other challenge?
Yeah,
I
we
don't-
can do the next challenge.
Oh, it says after challenges, make story choice below. Okay.
I think we can do them both.
The rules don't
But it
say.
does say after challenges. I mean, so let's. Do
Yeah.
you want to try to do the lid? Do you want to use the dowel? I mean, they're the same thing.
Let's
right?
use the shears. Let's use the shears. Well, the dowel might be more of a clue. Like he says, it's psychically powerful.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I don't want to lose it because if you roll a 1, we lose it.
Yes. Okay. So we need to roll. Is it?
What did we do? Everything
3
that
or
was on the
higher.
card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
Are you talking about the dowel?
No. Didn't the dowel say something, or am I missing?
So we want to use the shears on
Keep
it.
this
So-
item.
Cheers.
Move forward 1 space on the psychic scale. Finish card 5.
And you did
Okay.
that.
Well, we didn't finish card 5, did we? That's the.
Yeah, we did.
Well,
That's what that.
No, you have to choose your direction.
Yeah. So do we get to go into the sarcophagus? That's the
think we
question.
can.
It
Let's
doesn't
just do
say
it.
in the rules.
Okay. Okay.
I think,
Keep
I
the
think
dowel.
that's
Keep
the
the dowel.
challenge.
Don't risk the dowel. We're gonna use the shears
Let's
to open
risk
it.
the shears.
Michael says, notify the DM's Guild. Deborah isn't enforcing encumbrance limits. Okay. So
Who does that?
hey, there's a 1.
Oh,
we
So
lost
it's an
it.
automatic lose.
No, but we
Yeah,
have
and we
plus
lost
3.
it.
It's an automatic
Oh,
lose.
Oh, yeah, okay,
When
yeah.
it's a 1,
Okay.
we lose the shears.
That was a
they
terrible
are
roll. It
discarded.
flopped on this stupid board here.
And
Yeah,
that's,
that was-
and that's
It
that.
just dropped.
Unsuccessful.
Well, do you wanna roll the-
No, there's a lose penalty here too. It says raise danger meter by 2.
Yeah.
Well, now what are we doing?
Yeah, that's,
Are we
that's,
opening that
that's
sarcophagus again? We'd have to just roll on that. We'd have to risk the dowel or not. I
Well,
don't
we
know.
can.
roll 3 or
As long as
higher.
we don't. As long as we don't roll. A
What are the
1.
chances you're gonna roll 2 1s in a row? I mean, come on.
Well, we've seen that in some of these die rolling games. You want to
Yeah,
give it
I
a shot?
know.
Ready?
Sure, let
Are
Nikki
we
roll. Let
using
Nikki roll.
this?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to.
Okay, we got to.
Otherwise, you
in
have
the
no
thing
chance.
So we know.
Yeah, we have a chance. It has
We
just
need to move
3.
that.
If you roll 3 or higher, that's not that bad.
50%. Yeah.
A
Hey,
little
a 6.
better.
Boom.
Hey, perfect
Okay.
score.
So win condition for
The sarcophagus.
We're gonna blow up.
remove the stone
There's a
lid
landmine.
of the sarcophagus. You draw clue 16.
The grounds. Bonus story choice. Sideways. It takes some muscle, but you manage to remove the lid and are surprised to find that not only is there no body, but an opening to a secret passageway offers yet another way out of the mausoleum and to your death. Place the new story choice below at the bottom of the story card 5 and this option may be considered when you are ready to make your story choice. I don't understand why this is so blurry.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm in the center.
It's,
dot.
it's the blue screen type.
Okay, and well, these cards have like this a lot of they look old. The paper looks old, so it has like dots all over it. So maybe that's distracting it. Okay, so that's another thing.
So it gives us a third choice for card
Turn
5.
around and put it at the bottom of card 5, I think.
Yep.
Like
So
spin it upside down. At the
Let's go to
bottom.
card 5 and see then.
Well, that's the
So-
optional challenge.
I turn this.
Yeah, flip
Yeah,
that
well, see,
upside down.
it looks like it goes on the bottom of the of card 5.
Card, yeah, you set it underneath.
So at the bottom of the challenge card. Yeah,
And
exactly.
Of course, we have to do
Now we
that.
have 3 options. So pit, tunnel, or passageway are our options.
We would take clue 24 if we take the secret passageway.
It could be you die, but
Could be. But I feel we went through all that hassle. We should probably go down there, right?
I mean, I'm inclined to agree.
Okay. So it's card 24.
Well, we take
Clue 24.
Clue
Clue
24. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's
24, Nikki.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
All right.
Is it going to be you're dead?
No. You travel through
Oh.
the tunnel. You travel through the tunnel for what feels like forever. The light disappears and the tunnel eventually ends. You feel frightened and trapped. You want to run back and try the other routes out of the mausoleum. Before you go, you feel around in the dark. There's nothing in front of you or to your sides, but you discover a mossy hatch in the tunnel ceiling. You turn the handle and the hatch opens onto a grassy patch at the entrance of the hedge maze. Go to card 12.
Hedge maze.
Hedge maze.
Did you guys ever play Zork? Computer game?
No.
No.
Infocom.
It was a hard game. It was hard because there was no internet and no clues. Couldn't
Right.
cheat. You had to just figure it out.
The hedge maze is massive. Its thick hedge walls are twice as tall as you, but don't seem stable enough to climb, so you'll have to solve this labyrinth the old-fashioned way. You take a deep breath to steady your nerves and head through the maze's entrance.
Okay.
Flipper. Oh boy.
Ooh.
If you go left, draw clue 9. If you go right, draw clue 1.
Gosh, are there any clues here? Which ways to go?
Exactly.
Was there anything in the picture we
In the
looked
right.
at the beginning?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing the hedge maze.
Well, I mean, the dial was kind of pointing right.
To the right. That's the only thing I can think that has a direction.
Yeah.
That's great.
If that we go on, let's just go with that.
Yeah. It's
Wait, look at the
You
floor
got it?
here. Is there anything on the floor?
Nothing that makes like a pattern or anything. I was looking at that, and then there's sort of a
Can you turn it upside
C-shaped-
down just for a second, Nikki? Like turn it just to.
There's nothing.
Nothing's really popping out.
Nothing we can see. Yeah. Anybody in chat see anything? Use the shears to cut through it. Exactly. Well, we broke those shears, didn't
We
we?
broke them.
We broke them. You could have used the phone tip line in Zork. Yeah, but we were kids. We didn't know about that. Okay. And there's the arguments about the odds. I knew it was 1 in 6 chance, by the way. I was just joking. Okay, cool. Well, are we going right?
You're likely to be eaten by a grue.
Yeah, that was the Zork
I don't
thing.
know. I don't know. I feel. I don't think that I mean, if you look at the maze, I'm not sure what's going on there, but it seems there's that weird little key thing going on the right, and to me it seems like the left looks more like hedge mazy, but what do I
That's
know?
good enough for me.
So you say left?
No, right.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm nervous about that, but cool.
I don't know. Scott and I have gotten us killed twice, so maybe we go
I
with
know.
Lincoln.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be in charge of the getting killed.
Of the death choices? Okay.
Of the
We
death
have
choices.
one psychic to spare now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Okay, so are we going left or right? I mean, left is...
You choose. You
go-
choose. Nikki,
Okay,
choose.
Yeah.
no.
Or unless you have a feeling strongly about it.
I feel no. I'm totally paranoid with fear.
Well, we're doing
We've
9.
died twice.
We're doing 9. So let's...
All
My
right,
mental
9.
capacity is not doing well.
What'd you pick, Link?
9. We're going to the
left.
left.
Going left.
You
Okay.
turn and follow a path deeper into the maze. You feel like you're going in the right direction. Oh my gosh.
Cool.
So then we get to choose again, 11 or 12. I'll throw that on
Is there a
so you can
picture?
see it.
Right or left?
No, it's just literally you're the next
Text.
part of the phase.
Oh.
Yeah, so
it's
go
a
left
clue.
or right. Well, you feel like you're going in the right direction?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
It's weird.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good enough clue for me to pick
Okay,
up.
so
Pick
I-
it.
What else do we have to
Yeah,
go
I,
on?
I
Yeah, what
think
else
you're,
would you do?
I think you're right. That sounds reasonable
The
to me.
right
You're right.
direction.
If
It's
you're
just
right,
going in
you're
the
right.
right direction. It's some sort of clue. In other words, you
Call
feel
the
like you
DM
might
Guild.
you feel like you. Go ahead, Deborah. I'm sorry.
Well, so call the DM's Guild again. In Dungeons and Dragons, in a maze, you always hug the left wall because even if you turn around, eventually you'll find your way out. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Going against my own.
that's true. Yeah,
There,
yeah.
yeah, right. You picked right. Good.
You feel like you might be getting close to the end of the maze. To go left, draw clue 13. To go right, draw clue 14. Goodness.
We stay right, right?
Right.
Right to the end of the maze.
You feel like you might be getting close to
Yeah.
the end of the maze.
Or your life.
Darn it.
Well, Deborah's
Right.
correct with that right hand rule.
But then the idea is you just pick the same direction every time.
Yeah, you always
and keep
turn. Yeah.
the wall. And so usually you hug the left.
Someone said go left. There was no right reference.
Okay, that's a good. That's a good point.
That's a good
I
point.
don't know.
I think that's a good point. Good point. Let's
All
try
right.
that. Come on, the audience.
Sure.
The audience wouldn't scare us.
Yeah, yeah.
Finally, you see at the
Yeah.
end of the maze. Go to story card 18.
Wow.
Thank you, audience.
That was
Well done.
amazing.
Wait, give me the.
Now I want to go
card.
back and see the other cards.
Give it to you.
You're not
We'll do that
allowed
later.
in this
Okay,
game,
we
Scott.
I know I'm not allowed. I know I'm not allowed.
Here, hold up. Go lean in front of that a little bit. Just your
Me
body.
as a person.
No, it was earlier. Yeah, see, like there's something to do with exposure and stuff there too. We got to figure that out anyway.
It could be the lighting. You could need a little
Yeah.
more light.
Yep. Tech stuff.
We'll fiddle with it. It
Yeah.
works sort of.
Okay, we're out of that mess.
Card
Yeah.
18. Story card 18, right? Isn't that what it says?
Yeah, story card 18.
Which camera is that? That's on pointing there.
That's camera
4K?
4. It's another 4K. Yes.
Oh wow.
It's the AX whatever one.
Right. You finally come to the end of the hedge maze. It exits forward a pool house. Exits toward a pool house. A short stone pedestal stands in front of you with a metal lockbox on top. What? Perhaps someone wants to reward you for navigating the cursed maze. Although the whole thing does seem suspicious. Sorry for reading that terribly. Looking toward the pool house, you see its doors barely hanging from its hinges. There's also a gate that leads, you assume, directly to the pool. So there's a metal lockbox.
So tiny anyway.
Free action. To see if the lockbox is open, draw clue 3. Well, why would we not do that?
I got it. Reaction.
Would we just do that, or would we?
Yeah,
I feel like it's there to.
Yes. Here,
I
here we
mean,
go. I've
It's a
already read it.
landmine.
I've already read it, so we're doing it.
Okay.
Darn it. Truck key. Not only is the lockbox open, but you find a key to a truck. How do you know that? Oh, it shows a little truck on it. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item.
Dun,
There's
dun.
some, there's some, read the
Can we
final
see?
bit there.
Can we
Nick.
put that picture up
yeah,
real
we
quick?
will.
Was it?
Read the very
keep,
bit.
keep
Yeah.
this item, move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale.
Yay.
Finish story card 18.
So
So
go-
2,
Yeah,
1,
go ahead.
2.
And then put that on camera so you can see it.
It's a little
Trucky.
There's a truck.
Truck,
Beep, beep.
truck.
Wow.
And finish this card. So
Right.
we either
Explore the pool house.
Michael said
or
reward equals trap.
Well, there was
I'm already feeling that.
swirling water in that first image.
Oh. Was there
That
water
is-
in that image?
yes.
Yeah, you're supposed to probably put a
Oh
sword.
yeah, the sword. The sword was in the pool. Yeah.
Sword in the water.
You're probably supposed to take that sword and stick it in the water that we don't have.
And we don't have.
Yeah, let's go to the pool. Let's go straight to the pool then.
Said it would fix it for us if we screwed up. So.
So
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
go
up.
card 11.
No, 23.
No, 23.
23. We want to go to the pool.
Ah.
What?
So the pool
You
house.
go back to-
Oh, okay. I
Pool.
see. Sorry. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saw pool.
Zeo Power 6 says, in movies, if you go to the pool, you usually drown. In scary
It's
movies.
probably true.
Here you go. Deborah?
Right. You tiptoe through the open gate, eager to hear the finale of the chimps. What?
What?
Oh,
That's not the
three,
I
right
think
that's
that's the
That's the
wrong
wrong
card.
card.
Whee!
All right, chimp.
What?
Like what chimp?
There's a
There's a
chimp.
chimp in this game? Oh, we gotta find that chimp.
I know. There we go. There you go. I'm like, what is that?
Okay.
23? All right, here we go.
23.
It's obvious that nobody has cleaned the pool in ages. The water is a murky green and the surface is littered with leaves and branches. Ripples pulse outward from the center of the pool. Out of nowhere, you hear a commotion. You look around and wonder if it's coming from inside the pool house nearby. Then you see movement on top of a gazebo in the distance. Someone or something is engaged in a struggle up there. Maybe they need your help. Then again, if you offer assistance, you might end up needing help yourself.
It's probably
don't-
the monkey struggling with the violin. I would think.
Probably.
It could be.
So flip the card.
All right,
Investigate
optional
the-
challenge. Yeah, investigate the ripples. Or we go to the pool house, or we go to the gazebo. I mean, I want to look at those ripples because it's in the image.
Yes, it
Totally
sure
in the
is.
image.
Yeah, we have
The
to do it.
sword
We have
was right
nothing.
in the
They
middle
have to
of it.
straight up
Yeah.
roll.
Yep, that's
Okay.
fine. Straight up roll.
What's our danger? Is our danger still 3?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
3.
so it's 4 out of 6 to win.
I
Hey,
think it's
one
equal to
again.
or greater.
We lost.
Oh no!
Okay, it says raise danger meter by 2. You may
actually
try
not
again.
it's actually not on camera, so it didn't actually happen, but no, it did happen.
No.
Yeah, we have to
All
play
right, so
correctly.
lose is raise danger meter by 2.
I need Nikki to roll.
1,
She did better
2.
than me.
Now it's a 50-50
You
chance.
may try
We have to-
again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Try
Go
again?
for it. Your
We
turn,
need a
Nikki.
4 plus. 4 plus.
So yeah,
3.
3.
Oh.
Lose.
up by 2.
Goes
we
up again
keep
by
trying?
2.
It's terrible.
I feel like we
We
should.
don't have psychic.
I don't want to leave it behind.
I know.
Now it's
That's
5 or higher, you guys. Did
I
we
know,
do
it's
it?
getting harder. Yeah.
Okay, Lincoln's rolling.
6.
6.
Hooray.
Yes, nice job, Lincoln.
We need
So
a dice tray.
we won finally. I'll
Yeah.
get up and get
You want
it.
to grab a little?
I'll get it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Lower the danger meter by 2. Draw clue 8.
All right, that's helpful.
That's good. We got back down.
After the challenge, make story choice below. Let me get a die. I'll get a dice tray. I don't know why it's not where I.
Put it. Yeah, I don't know what we did.
Oh, we have the bottle of water. Don't forget.
Does that lower it by 3? Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we should have done that.
You walk down the steps into the water and see what's making the waves. A strange, whirring metal sphere, slightly bigger than a softball. You impulsively grab it. All right.
Just grabbing stuff.
The
Have you
sphere-
never watched Heavy Metal movie?
Well, no, it's a metal sphere. Have you not ever watched?
Phantasm.
Yes, Phantasm.
Phantasm. The
Well,
spikes
there's the
pop out
other
of it and
one, but
like
we
blow
have
your
2
head
of
up.
these. I don't know where it is.
the sphere vibrates in your hand, and there are 2 buttons on it. You press one. Come on, nothing happens. You press the other button. The sphere continues to vibrate. Instinctively, you press both buttons at the same time. The sphere stops moving, and begins to glow. Draw clue 21.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Is there any pictures on that?
No, but we'll put it on camera there. For
It's just text. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wow, how bizarre.
I like that you don't have any choices. You just do these things.
It's just I'm pushing buttons. I'm pushing buttons. Have you never seen the escape room movie? Don't push buttons.
Whirring metal sphere. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item.
Yay.
Keep this item. Move forward 3 spaces on the psychic scale.
Oh wow. Some picture of that.
Finish the card. Story. Yeah, finish story card 23. But there you want to show that because it looks like the one of those snitches, the golden snitch.
It does.
Sure does.
Ooh, cool.
Huh. That's really weird. A whirring metal sphere.
Bzz.
Huh.
So we have this item, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, that and the key.
The
are
truck
both
key.
they're just in our inventory.
Trucky.
Let me double check I didn't do that with some other stuff.
I don't think you did.
Okay, so I'm going to put this with our items, which is over here.
And now we decide about the pool house or the gazebo.
Pool house or gazebo. Well, we looked at the pool and that gave us something, so it's probably a good thing.
Gazebo was where the ruckus was, right?
Yeah,
He's
there's a fight going on with the gazebo.
I don't know if Ruckus is in the chat today or not.
Ruckus was not.
Oh yes, he was earlier. Oh, there he is, right there. A dice tray does not help if Lincoln rolls like last time. It's true. But I rolled the 6 there. I mean, the odds are good that you're going to roll a decent number.
Yeah, actually, is there a way to put the items on the blue screen just so everybody knows what we got?
Yeah, go ahead. That's a good idea.
Maybe we can just put up one little side of it.
Do a little catch up.
Yeah.
That's what we
cool.
got. Okay.
All right.
Great.
What's the other piece? Oh, the knife.
Knife.
You could overlap them.
That's true. We could go to the gazebo and bring a knife to a fist fight.
I mean, we got a knife and a bat, a dowel.
A bat.
Well, yeah, the dowel is a strength thing, though, not a fighting thing. So we can't use the dowel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, strength is different.
Because it's not D&D. You can't just make stuff up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, we do have the knife.
Do
And
we
we
want
can
to
drink
go
the
to
water.
the fight?
I would like to.
So running to the fight, we chug down.
I want to
our
run
bottle,
into the ruckus.
our knife out of our
We got a
pocket.
bottle. Drink a bottle of water and pull out the pocket knife.
Yep. And
So
run into a
what-
fight with people we don't know.
I mean, someone else to help make decisions. Then we can. I mean,
So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go to card 9.
that's my pick.
Is that what?
I mean,
what-
Nikki,
yeah, what-
what do you
Anybody
think?
feel
Sure,
strongly
that's
about
fine.
not going there?
Nikki's
All right, let's
into
fight.
it. Yep.
I don't want to
Fight.
alpha all the choices here.
Okie dokie, here you go. Oops, I'm sorry. Oops, don't start that side. I don't even know what that was, but. You sprint to the gazebo, practically pushed along by the winds that are picking up. A light sprinkling of rain spatters the ground as you run. You make it to the shelter of the structure, and the mayhem occurring above you on the roof increases in intensity. Who is up there, and what are they doing, you wonder? You notice a driveway about 20 feet away. Who's up there?
Hopefully the truck is in there. We can drive out of here.
If you are level 2 higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 27.
How did we get so high?
We had some.
We got a lot of +2s.
That happened
Yeah.
when I was, okay.
Where are we at?
8.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, we had a +2 and a +3 for 2 clues we found.
Ooh, this is something. There you go. Put that out there.
Oh.
It's blue, so it's gonna.
Oh, wow.
Shot. Yeah.
Let's
Let's
go,
go-
you
let's
can
go
put on
over
the.
here.
Just put on the.
Put it
Yeah,
right
put it in. There we
there.
go.
What is that?
Looks like a door
It's a
with
door.
with a keyhole.
But it's, like,
this
wobbly.
is the strike of the door.
Oh,
That's the
It's
cat.
like it's a vision.
of opening a door. Maybe that means back to the. I don't know.
Back to the pool house.
I don't know.
Can't go backwards in this game, apparently.
Can't go backwards, so I don't know. Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
Well, we don't have a key. We don't have a key
No.
yet. I mean,
Yeah,
we have a truck
no, we
key.
do.
Looks like the door is open. Yeah, it's a truck key, but
Truck key.
in this vision, the door is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open, so.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So then, what was the choice? Gazebo or driveway?
Gazebo
driveway-
or driveway?
If we want to climb to the top of the gazebo or run to the driveway.
Driveway would have a truck in it, possibly, where we could use the key. But there's presumably someone or something to talk to at the top of the gazebo. But we'd have to climb it, which is a challenge.
And it's raining.
And it's raining.
I don't think they want us to climb a gazebo, but
Interfere.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
there's-
I've got a driveway, but I've gotten us killed a bunch, so I will defer.
I don't
Lincoln
know.
pick or Nikki pick.
Okay, so we're picking between the driveway and
Joining the fight.
Climbing up the gazebo because there's something going on top of the gazebo.
To a fight or some weirdness, and it's raining.
right.
I think Nikki's made her choice.
Glass and climbing in the rain doesn't sound like a good combo.
Yeah, that does seem weird. The rain.
It's a wild
Running
gazebo,
away
though.
seems like not correct either. So
Driveway star.
Someone saying, or Zero Power saying, the things that lead you to danger do not follow the visions. The visions are always a warning. Really? How do we know that? I guess that's true. Oh, the ceiling could have been. Could that be the gazebo in the picture? The webbing thing?
oh, it could.
No,
I
But that would be
like
bad
rope.
then, right?
It looked like a
It
net
looked like-
to me.
Yeah, like a
It had-
net
it
or
had-
something.
It had ties like on the
Yeah.
intersections and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Knots.
it wasn't like a wooded
It wasn't like a
greenhouse.
greenhouse. But gazebos don't have glass, right? They're just wooden
Wood.
structures.
Yeah.
I think of gazebo being
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have that. You know, the way the roof supports go
Yeah.
go out looks kind of like that. But we saw knots, so I can't imagine that they would. It looks like a net.
Oh,
wish
I
there
guess
was
I'm
clues in the
thinking more of a
pictures.
garden greenhouse than a gazebo.
Yeah, you know how gazebos have
Yeah.
that peaked roof with the
Yeah.
wooden rafter tails hanging out.
All right, when do you guys pick?
Okay, I say go to the driveway. It's just because the rain makes me nervous about climbing the gazebo. You know, that seems
Yeah.
weird.
Okay.
Card
All right.
30.
Probably saved us. There's a landmine on the driveway.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
The car
A
explodes.
landmine.
30.
Oh, it's the final one.
Uh-oh.
It's the final
We didn't
one.
get into the house.
There you go,
We're in
Pete.
trouble.
Well, they've
that's
been
it?
tossing us all through the. No, they've been tossing us through the deck. Oh my
Goal
God! Achieved! Oh wow!
Chapter 1, goal achieved. You appear in a driveway which leads you to the mansion's entrance. On the door is a plaque that reads Marsden. And a large crystal door knocker.
What knockers?
Nice knockers.
Which seems newer than everything else on the front of the building. You knock loudly many times, but there is no answer. The storm is really picking up now. You try the doorknob and are surprised to find that the door is unlocked. I guess that's your vision.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
You've been lucky enough so far, but you wonder if you've missed something. Before you enter the house, you look back. You can see a few clear paths. One leads towards a
Statuary.
a statuary, another to a
Sword.
small cemetery. Two more paths stretch out towards a watery ditch with a gate and the house's luxurious pool. You could go back to explore if you want. So that marker at the top is saying it's a story return.
Did you want to go look at the statue, Scott?
I think we want that sword, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there are items in this chapter that will be useful later in the story. You can take a risk and go back for any you missed by following the choices below. If you head to the statuary, raise the danger meter by 2, and go to story card 4. If you head to the cemetery, raise the danger meter by 2, and go to story card 21. If you head to the ditch, raise the danger meter by 2 and go to story card 26. If you head to the pool, raise the danger meter by 2 and get story card 23. Otherwise, you may advance to chapter 2.
Well, here's what we should do.
Keep all inventory
We should
items.
drink the water.
Yep.
We should drink the water and go back and get go to the statue. That seems pretty important.
Well, let's wait on drinking the water until
You
there's
think
a
so?
need, right? Well, I mean, obviously we can just drink it. And
Well, I mean, right now it'll be at 5, so let's
It'll
do
be
it.
at 5.
Go to 5.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then,
And
go to card...
we're going to the statuary,
4.
card 4. You've got the cards.
Oh, these aren't them. Oh, it is. I thought we went... Oh, we didn't go there. That's right. We just bypassed it.
We didn't do it. Okay, so we're doing this. So here's card 4.
The horseman is a dashing, bearded Civil War soldier, his bronze face stoic. He holds out a cavalry saber toward the brooding sky. The sword's edge glints in the weak sunlight that penetrates the thickening clouds above. The sword looks almost new. At the base of the statue is a plaque that proclaims this as a memorial to Henry Marsden. The plaque reads, Henry Marsden, born 1839, died 1887, general in the Union Army during the Civil War, severely wounded at the Battle of Shiloh in 1862, appointed warden of Hedge Prison in 1880. To your left is the entrance to a hedge maze. To your right is a graying picket fence with a rickety wooden gate. You can see 2 stone angel statues and beyond them a cemetery. Continue on back.
I think we should go to the hedge maze, right?
Well, we did that, but here we go.
I'm just joking.
Well, we know how to get through it, which is good. Let's see. So yeah, here's the things we want to get. We want to get the stuff. So
we have to do a climbing test.
Yeah, I mean maybe drink water. Drink water and try it, please.
Sure.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Drink the water. That takes us down 1, 2, 3. Got to roll 4 or higher.
Are we doing?
That, Nikki P? We're gonna
climb the statue.
Yeah, climb to examine the saber. I mean, obviously you could have some benefit by searching the base, but it is rolling the danger.
Yeah.
No.
I think we want the saber before. I mean, if we.
Okay.
What are you at now? Are you at a 3 or are you at a 4?
No, we're at 4. Yeah.
Can you move the cards a little to the left?
Yeah. Actually, move the card over a little bit to the left or the right.
They can see this. Move that.
Yep. There you go.
Let's see. Okay.
When you drink the water, do you have to discard it?
Yes, it is discarded.
We did it. We drank it.
Okay.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Drank.
Drunken. So it only got us down to 4.
Yeah.
But
it's still 50%.
I guess.
Yeah. Do you want to climb first?
Climbing.
I think so.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
Come on, big numbers.
We'll burn all the danger there.
Jeez.
So it says raise the danger meter by 2, right?
Hey, it's still 4.
We can try again. It's still a 4. We should try it again. Roll 6. Hey, 4.
Okay.
So the win condition for climbing is clue 2.
Clue 2. 2 clue.
Clue 2.
There you go. Cavalry saber. The saber comes loose in your hand. It is heavy and quite sharp. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Keep this item. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. And finish story card 4.
Okay.
Keep it.
Still searching.
So
We wanted to try it.
We're going back
Yeah,
to the
we're at
hedge maze
4.
or the cemetery?
Well, Deborah's saying we could search around the base if we feel that it might.
Oh
be
yeah,
beneficial.
sure. Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
but if we lose, we get to a 5. So that's the only thing.
Yeah, that's rough, especially since.
We need a 4 or higher. And if
I
we
would do
lose,
it.
we're coming-
And
You would
do we have
risk
anything? Is it a psychic
Well,
test
I
or
honestly
it's an
feel
eyeball
we-
test?
Yeah.
I do feel like we got the most important. Thing
Yeah,
here.
I agree. We could
Everything else
pass
is
it
gravy.
Yeah.
I'd say go for it. Yeah.
Well, we know that you want to see.
But here's the
everything in
thing.
games.
Here's the thing. If we go off the scale, all we
goes
do is
back
lose
down.
2 psychic and it goes back down to 3. So
Yeah,
going off
sure.
the scale is actually good.
That's true.
Sure.
We're in a pretty
Resets
good
us.
place to reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm with him.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Explore.
Do it.
Nikki P. Hey, we made it 6.
Nice.
Hey.
Look at that. You didn't even need to-
So for the win condition is clue 18.
Hopefully, it'll be something that lowers our danger meter.
Hopefully.
Bonus story choice.
No.
Oh.
When you inadvertently press a hidden switch, the statue slides to one side, revealing a cement passage.
Ooh.
Place the new story choice below the card as story forward. This is probably another way to get you to the house. Or if you
Right.
want to, it says,
Well, we
or if
have
you
to
want to
go.
see where the hidden passages lead, go to story card 28.
Because we have to get back to
Be
where
sure.
we finished.
Do
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
We have to actually make our way back.
Well, we'd have to do the hedge maze.
Well, we know how to get there.
You know, we got to get to another
Yeah,
ending
we know how to
part.
get there. Yeah.
But if we want to explore another hidden passage,
My sense of adventure says we should.
Yeah, it
I
says,
know.
but here's what it says. You must make it back to the story card with your chapter goal in order to continue to the next chapter.
yeah.
So,
Well, we know how to get back there vaguely.
the hedge maze,
But
theoretically,
you don't
I don't remember
use the
those turns
same.
exactly.
You don't use the same.
You don't remember the
story
turns?
Nikki says you don't use the same story cards.
cards. You can read
Yeah.
You
that.
don't?
It says on there.
That's true.
They don't get put back
That's true,
into
'cause
the
we
pile.
might be entering the hedge maze through a different entrance, which would mean it's
Sure.
not the same
Yeah.
direction.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it says cards that you have already seen, cards that have been discarded and included in your inventory cannot be added to your inventory again and cannot lower the danger meter or move you forward on the psychic scale.
Well, that makes
That's
sense.
interesting.
But it sounds like you can go through the story again.
Yeah,
I mean, otherwise, how would you get out?
right.
Well, do we want to go
Maybe
down?
maybe they're referring to inventory, Nikki P.
Yeah.
Story cards,
Yeah,
it said
it's
in-
like,
Let me look at that again.
but that's how we get through the game is story cards, right? Like they can't be
You
removed.
have to find another path.
It
to
doesn't
get.
say story cards. It says cards you've already seen, cards that have been added, that have been discarded, and clues in your inventory cannot be added to your inventory again and cannot lower the danger. See, so, but it just says we need to get back to that story card.
Well, like for example, like find story card 12. Is it the one we already read, or is it a new story
It's a
card?
different one.
It's different.
Keep those.
It's a different story
I-
card than the
Okay.
first.
I don't
Because
know.
I think it was 12, 13, 14.
Not clue 12, but card 12 is what you're saying?
Story card 12. Is it the one we already saw, or is it a new one?
Yes, it is one we have seen. It's the hedge maze.
Yeah. So basically, it's just pushing us through the same story beat. So why don't we
Yeah.
do a new story?
Yeah, let's go ahead and try it.
Do it.
Okay, what's the other
If we
option,
are-
Nikki?
Yeah. The 28.
28 if you want to see where the hidden passage leads.
Okay. Oops.
Boy.
Go ahead. Deborah, go ahead.
Okay. You creep through the darkness and find the cement walls end as natural stone and earth begin. Occasional vents to the surface let in just barely enough light to see by. Ahead, you glimpse the warm firelight of torches. You come to a fork in the tunnel lit by the dancing flames. One tunnel descends deeper and is half filled with water. You could swim through it, but you can't see where the tunnel leads or how far it goes. Another tunnel looks partially caved in. Tiny clumps of earth periodically fall from the ceiling as you approach this tunnel, and several of the supports that hold up the walls have gaping cracks in them. Ooh, tough
Yeah,
choice.
that's way better.
Oh yeah, that is better.
We definitely need light on
Yeah, it's a lighting. Yeah, we'll get a little LED we can just put over the top of it.
it.
Woo.
You
Oh,
Hey,
look
look.
at that. Holes.
Oh, that's great.
Holes in your phone.
Okay,
Alright.
so continue on the back. Flip it over.
No.
Ooh.
Ah.
All right,
Underneath
so
it.
we get to dive into the water-filled tunnel or explore the partially collapsed tunnel.
Oh, sounds great.
They're both
Yep.
scary.
Yep.
Oof. Do you want to drown or do you want to get buried?
Well, we've already been buried once today.
I know. So can we get buried twice?
We had good luck with
That
the
would-
pool.
So you're saying
Yeah.
water-filled tunnel?
Sure. Water-filled tunnel.
All right, water-filled tunnel.
Is there
I vote.
All right. And then we're going by pure logic here.
You're saying water. Card.
Oh, wait. Are we using the right logic?
I don't know.
I
There's
don't know.
water all
I
over
will
the
tell
back
you
of
that
the
card
psychic thing.
16 we have already done.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, well then 22.
Well, let's go to 22. We want new stuff.
Okay, crazy.
We're
people.
dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried. There you go.
22.
Oh.
All
Read
right.
it.
Good, Scott.
Mustering all the courage you can, you dive into the watery tunnel. There is just enough room in the tunnel above the water for you to lift your head between strokes and take a breath. Eventually, the tunnel drops lower and lower until it's completely submerged underwater. You hold your breath, dive down, and look around. After about 30 feet, the tunnel opens up to a bigger body of water, a pond or a pool with sunlight beaming into it. You pop up for air. Well, I've come this far, you think you're ready to chance it. You take a deep breath and dive back down. You get 10 feet in, 15 in, 25 feet in. Just as you're about to exit the underwater tunnel, something tugs on your leg.
No.
You can't tell if it's an animal or if you're caught in an underwater vine.
No.
Oh, we're totally caught in a vine. No.
Oh, yeah.
We have to fight to escape.
Yes.
Do we have strength? We do. We use our
We
knife.
Knife is
The
the
knife.
best one.
Use our
So
knife.
it's a 4 or 5? What
Although
does it go
the
to?
sword is a +2, by the way, guys.
But we could
No,
lose
We don't
it.
want to lose the sword.
The whole reason we came back.
Okay. You want to roll it this time, Nick?
Oh boy. Okay.
What do we need?
Hey, we made it.
5.
That'll work.
Yay,
5.
and we kept our knife.
Draw clue 20.
Use our knife. Yeah.
Clue 20.
Sweet.
It looks like it makes you try and try again here until you get through it.
Yeah.
It says raise danger meter by 4 and try again.
It's gonna keep rolling through it.
The thing, whatever it is, wraps more tightly around your leg. It's pulling you down. Another tendril or tentacle slides around your neck. You pry it off, and with your last of strength, the last of your strength, you give a powerful kick, and you're free. Just like that, the thing is gone. You emerge into a swimming pool with a lush pool house next to it. Lower the danger meter by 2,
Funny.
and go to story card 23. So it's a roundabout way of getting to the pool.
I love it.
All right.
I thought maybe, but okay.
Did you lower the danger meter?
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
You just did.
Okay, cool.
I'll clear
All right.
that off so we can see that again.
No worries.
There we go. Great.
So now do we have to
a good roll.
continue?
I think it says story card 23.
We could go in the pool house with the Evo if we're curious.
Sorry.
We could go.
Yeah, 23
Yeah.
we've done, so. Where is 23? Oh, you've got it, I think, Nikki P,
No,
over there.
that's
oh, no, maybe it's right
22.
here. It's in these.
The one I just put in to
Yeah.
clean up a little.
Yeah.
Did we make
23.
it to the grotto? Yes, grotto.
Half grotto.
So we've read this one already, but do we want to reread it?
What is it? That's the ripples.
Oh,
and
sure.
then
We
the
don't have to
loop.
reread it, but
Then we
Someone or
flip it.
something is engaged in a struggle. This is going to get us back to
So it's
the
pool house.
driveway, right?
So, yeah.
Well, have we gone to the pool house?
Yeah.
Do we
We
want
have
to go to
not
the
gone
pool
into
house?
the pool house. We could,
Oh, okay.
or we could go to the fight.
So we
In
want
the
to go
rain.
to store card
Well,
11?
again, we did get our goal in that by bypassing going on top of the thing in the rain. I mean, I
Gazebo.
don't know. Does that seems risky, right? You don't want to.
I think it's
You don't want to
risky.
take other options when you've succeeded on a card, right? More than likely, it's going to be negative.
Question.
I would think.
Yeah. So you're saying we don't want to go to the pool house? We just want to get out of here and go
I
be
kind of
done?
feel like we should just. Yeah,
Just-
well, we can go, now we can go to the pool house if we didn't go there. That's fine. I don't know that that's a good or a bad thing, but
You just
we
don't
don't
want
know.
to get involved in that fight on
Yeah,
top
well,
of
maybe.
the
You don't wanna
gazebo.
yeah, I think that's
Okay.
a bad choice potentially.
So do we want to
love
go
to
to
know.
11, which
Good.
is the pool house?
Yeah.
I'm curious about 11.
Okay, here you go.
Chimp violin. Yes.
Is it the chimp violin?
I think I see the word violin. We
You can tell
tweeted
that the
on.
pool house was once quite luxurious. It contains half a dozen private rooms with showers, as well as an ornate mahogany bar in the common area. It must have been fun to hang out in this place in its glory days. Those thoughts fade as the sounds of a disturbance erupt from the top of the gazebo in the distance.
Ah, they want you there.
You now can hear a lone violin playing a soothing melody. Well, we could get to that, I suppose.
Oh, we have to get to the chimp.
Investigate. If you investigate the gazebo, go to story card 9. If you go to the sound of the violin, 17. Let's go to 17 because we know the gazebo.
Yeah, we have to find
The
that.
monkey.
Yeah, so to get
We have to
17,
find the
right?
monkey.
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 Touch the monkey.
Don't touch the monkey.
If there's a game of them, if there's a monkey in any game, you must investigate it.
That is the rule.
Yeah,
It's the rule.
What unwritten rule
All
is
right.
this?
Aldi rule.
Oh, okay.
All right. You move further and further. Are you into it?
No, go for it, dude. I'm happy.
You move further and further towards the hypnotic sound of the distant violin, which is oddly calming and uplifting, even as the winds increase around you. You notice there is a driveway up in the distance, but before you get there, you arrive at a horse stable with an open gate. Inside, sitting on a stool, is the source of the violin music, a chimpanzee playing his heart out, a soulful expression on his face. The chimp is fully committed to the music. You have never heard such an emotional performance. It's beautiful.
Continue on the back. We're gonna let Deborah read the monkey card. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Oh, we totally have, but we have to get to the monkey card.
All right. If you leave the stable and run to the driveway, go to story card 30. If you tiptoe through the gate to experience the full power of the performance, go to story card 24.
That's the one we're looking for.
That's the
All
one we.
people, right?
They're trying to get you out of this situation.
Well, if we go to the driveway, I think
We just end, yeah.
What's
It's
that
up
monkey's
to you.
name?
I don't know.
No name.
It's like Yo-Yo Ma or something.
You might be able to
Okay.
ask him.
It's Yo Mama.
Yo Mama.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly feel we should go to the driveway, right? Remember, the thing is,
You gotta find out you don't want to hear what the monkey story is?
but my point
He's
is,
gonna get enraged.
I yes, or something like that. I mean, there's danger, right? The driveways we know is safe, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Lincoln's
You don't want to
logical.
know this, like you don't want to know,
He
but
wants
you're
to
not
know
like
what the
driven by
monkey's
knowing
up
what the
to.
monkey's all about. You have
Here you go.
to.
Here you go.
He's a rage monkey. That's what
I
he
mean,
is.
yeah, he's
Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. Right?
Deborah gets to read this since she started previously on this one.
Oh boy, yeah, this is going to be bad. All right. You tiptoe through the open gate, eager to hear the finale of the chimp's violin piece. Quietly, quietly. With your third step, you trigger a motion sensor light that completely illuminates the interior of the building. Apparently, this is no stable. It's a kennel. 20 Doberman pinchers were peacefully enjoying the concert, but now they glare at you with anger in their eyes. The chimp clown slowly points his violin bow toward you. The Dobermans respond and rush to attack you and then eat you alive. The last thing you see is the chimpanzee violinist laughing at your fate. So embarrassing.
Oh my god. Of course, we're dead.
Continue.
There you go.
Oh god, look at that. Evil chimpanzee.
It costs us one
Hey,
psychic
Sc-
to know. That's
Hey,
not
hey
so
Scott,
bad.
look where the psychic scale goes now.
We can't
One.
see it.
I know, but move the cards. It tells you exactly where it goes to.
Move back
No, it
to
says move it
space
back
one
one.
on the psychic
Did it say
scale
it?
and return to
One or
story
just
card
space one?
17.
It says
space
one
one?
space or space one space.
Move back one space.
Okay, cool. Okay,
One
good.
space.
Yeah. Can't be one.
Once-
Reset.
Yeah. And then we go to the driveway and we're back and we're
All right, go to the driveway,
these
and we'll
dogs
just
will come
pretend
in.
we're back up.
I'm going to tell
Well,
you
I'm very
now,
happy to have experienced that because that's really crazy.
Scary
nutty.
dogs, and look, they're
That a
right up
chimpanzee
there
is
on-
controlling
Yeah,
Dobermans.
they're
on
on
the
the.
rule book.
There you go. They
Wow.
left out the chimp.
Yeah, they left out the chimp. There you go.
There's no chimp on the rule book.
Oh,
So
the chimp is a
the
spoiler.
chimp was the savage. He was soothing the savage
He
beast.
soothes the
Yes,
savage beasts.
Okay, so now we're back.
Who
on
comes
card
up with this?
We're back on card
Back to
30.
There
so-
you
We
go.
either
Who
end.
said that?
We should advance to chapter 2.
Marka. I'm curious how the monkey can kill me.
Let's go see. She's 100% correct.
Okay,
100%
so where do we go
correct.
to? Story card 17, which is the monkey, and we choose the driveway, right?
Yeah, we're back. We're
So we
back.
go
we know
back,
what to do. We're going
And
back to the
we've
end.
made our goal.
You appear in the driveway, blah, blah, blah.
Hey,
Yeah, so
Annie's
back to
here,
that,
by the way.
which is- Hey,
We're
Annie.
no longer.
Annie?
So we're back there. We're okay. We
Yep.
know about all this.
So now chapter 2, the mansion.
So
Yeah.
chapter 2, if we want to go to chapter
We
2.
keep starting all these games that are like these stories that keep
I know,
going, and
it's just-
we're now branching to different ones. We got to get back
Otherwise,
to
you
I
may
know.
advance to chapter
It's a lot
2.
of haunted mansions, dude. We played
I
the
know.
one game. The Escape Tales has a house.
Yeah, we got to finish Escape Tales. We got to
Then we
finish
have the
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo
we gotta
house as a
finish-
mansion. So it's all these mansions of. And then there's another Scooby-Doo game that we just got for the live stream. That's
Oh, the Betrayal.
yeah, it's based on Betrayal at House on the Hill. So I mean, it's not
Can we do
based
one
on
more,
it.
Deborah? Do you have time?
Yeah, I can. What is it?
You can do one more. It's
Yeah, I have until
noon for you.
She has
I'm-
4 hours according to EJ.
I only have 2. I only
Went to my
have
husband.
till 4.
Like, you got the dog.
Me.
I'm out of it until 2 o'clock. So there we go. I will take
Okay.
over at 2.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna take a quick
Drink
little
break.
break.
Right?
Yep, go
Okay,
for
what
it.
are we going to do?
Yeah, we'll go to the second chapter.
Clean that up.
Yep. I'm going to just organize it back up since we don't need
Sure.
it.
So you want? Oh, I wish wait for Deborah. Do you want to
So-
talk about the Spiel des
So you
Jahres?
Yeah, we
or-
can talk
You
about the
keep
SCJs.
You keep everything.
Yep. We
And-
I
get.
Has she
we,
played
uh,
any of those games?
I don't think she
might
played
have.
any of them. I mean, she might,
Not
might have
with
been on
us,
her own,
anyway.
but we played. We predicted it was Derek, Nikki, and I were all, and Scott
Not
were
me.
all on the call, and I said, "Yeah, I got it there." And
Oh no, I didn't. I predicted the wrong winner for the
no,
Kennerspiel.
but we all picked pictures, which was shocking.
Oh
and
sure,
cool.
Spiel des Jahres. We all picked pictures surprisingly.
And
That was really surprising.
everybody
And
else.
it won.
So another group of people had said that it would be My City, and there were discussions behind the scenes about being prepared for that. And nobody, and Scott and I were like, well, that'll be funny if. I said well, it would be fantastic if Pictures wins because we all chose it.
It's a spoiler. It's an underdog. It was an underdog. No one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. If we're being honest, right? It's not anything spectacularly new.
But it was really
Right?
well.
It's
That
a
was
it's
I
a
said,
limited
it's-
communication game.
It's kind of unassuming, right? That you don't know
Yeah.
what it potentially has. But and Derek changed his vote at the last moment there, which was pretty great. And great.
Yeah,
it was
just because
awesome
I had
that
the
won.
flashback of everything we talked about with Just One winning last year and how it was like, wow, this is so surprising, but maybe this is where they're leaning.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
I don't. Again, I honestly feel each year it's a different. They go to a different choice, but I mean, they just look at each set of games. But we actually, so Derek actually picked as well. We picked both Derek and I picked My City as the winner for the Kennerspiel, and Nikki and Scott picked Cartographers, and then and My City won that one, and then.
No, the crew one.
I mean, the crew, excuse me. Yeah, I'm thinking Cosmos. And then,
You picked the crew.
Yeah. Did I say my
We
city?
picked cartography.
Yeah. We picked
yeah.
the crew. Yeah, it's 2 words. Come on,
Okay,
Cosmo's
we'll
2
repair
words.
it.
But yeah,
I know.
but my the crew one, which is awesome, and then the children's game
I was
was
surprised, honestly, the crew.
Hedgehog Roll. I mean, the excitement,
I
like I said, was there before.
I
I just wondered
wonder.
if it carried through.
No, it's a cool game. I think it's awesome. However, Omega player and people who just don't get it. Like, it has an Omega player problem.
Yeah, but
it really does.
one of the comments.
Like, I wonder
was
if they
that
had tested it more. They would have.
One of the comments in there was that it absolutely got played more than the others because it was available since Essen, right? But the other thing is that one of comments was that in Europe, those types of games are popular, trick-taking games. So it's not as challenging for that audience, right? And again,
Okay.
Germany it's not the
Sure.
United States, right? So, but yeah, it's cool. I mean,
If you're raised from birth with trick-taking games, then yeah, sure, it's the game because it's so interesting and unique.
the only person that had picked all 3 categories, what they thought the jury would select was Nikki. She had done it twice, and I had done it once, and I think Mark Johnson did it once. Now, Mark wasn't involved in these this year because he didn't really get to play any of the games, and now this is my 2nd year of picking all 3. So Nikki and I are neck and neck on that one. I have no insight.
ringers.
Truthfully, it's a complete shot in the dark because I thought there was a really good chance that Cartographers was going to win, and when you guys both selected it, I thought, well, that's probably the winner. The one thing I thought that was potentially the negative was that it has that negative, the monsters. That might be a tick against it, right? That would frustrate some people. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to this since I'm sure Deborah's ready to roll.
Maybe.
She's not back yet. Oh,
Okay,
she
cool.
just showed back up.
Oh, there.
She's here.
Cool. But yeah, it was fun. It was exciting. Actually, games that were nominated this year, and
What was I missed it? What was nominated?
so the three nominated games for the SDJ were My City, which is a legacy polyomino game that you play these pieces on the board, and the game keeps changing. Where you'll be sticking stickers on the board that are hindrances and goals. And it changes each game. You read new rules and then you apply those to the game. It's kind of cool. It has like 24.
Like we started.
Exactly. It is a legacy style game, but in a lighter fashion. And then the other nominated game was Pictures, which is a fun puzzle game where you have an array of cards, photos on the board, and you have like 6 or 7 sets or whatever it is, 5 sets of tools to illustrate those. Wooden blocks, string, rocks and sticks, other cards, and you're going to handle each one of those once. And the interesting thing is in the bag that you're drawing, which chits that you'll be trying to illustrate, each player will be illustrating. You do it all simultaneously, and then you vote what you think that they're trying to illustrate. They have 3 of each of the pictures, 3 tokens for each of the pictures, and I got the same token 3 times, so I got to illustrate it in 3 different ways. And it was funny because I'm drawing the one time with string, and Scott and Derek were getting it, they were laughing and laughing and laughing because I'd already done it several times. And then Nikki finally got it. She realized what it was, what they were laughing about, and it was awesome. And then the other nominated game was Nova Luna, which is a great tile laying game where you're trying to group things together. So each tile that you get has goals on it. So it represents a color to complete goals, but it also includes goals. And the neat thing is the way you get the tiles is by advancing on a time track wheel, and when you choose, you jump ahead 7, let's say. If you pick a 7 value card, which moves along on the time track, it's got easier to complete goals on it. And every time you complete a goal on one of those, you just put a token on it, and you're trying to get rid of your tokens. And but the danger of doing that is then the person behind you keeps going until they catch up to you. So they keep getting to draft tiles until they catch up to you on the time track. Actually go ahead of you, because when they're on top of you, they still are the lead players. So that was cool. And the winner of that was was pictures, which was we all chose that. We were surprised.
Underdog for sure.
Yeah, we thought we just were like, this is because it was the most unassuming, right? You're like, when I looked down, I'm like, wow, I don't know if this is going to be any good, and it turned out to be really fun. And then for the the Kennerspiel, it was this
tactile quality of that, that it's like,
cool.
Well, I'm definitely eager to, because we played it where Nikki and I were the only ones doing the illustrations between the two of us, and then Derek and Scott were.
Yeah, I want to play it.
Yeah, me too. I want to play it with 5 people.
Drawing.
You have
doing the
to
drawing
play,
or whatever.
You have no choice. You're going to use the ones that you have. One of the greatest ones is this little frame, and it has a space for 9 cubes in it. So you have to make a pixelated picture of one of those, which is really, really cool. So I'm very eager to play that with a bunch of 5 people because it's a 5-person game. And then in the Kennerspiel was Cartographers, which is a really fun flip and write game.
Did you play Cartographers with us?
No, it was Rodney. It was Rodney.
I was Rodney.
Yeah, Rodney. And then
that's right.
And then the other nominated game was I keep saying it wrong. The Crew, which is a cooperative trick-taking game, which is really awesome. It has missions that you have to go through, and you have to meet those goals in a specific fashion for each mission, and or you do it again. And then the final game nominated was
King's
a game
Dilemma.
called King's Dilemma, which is a legacy game where it's very challenging subject matter. Scott actually played like half the game. He can tell you a little bit about it.
I played half of it, but I opened up the rest of it just to see what it was. It's some interesting thing. It's super interesting writing. Like, it's like this, right? The writing is interesting. The storylines are interesting. I felt that the game didn't change enough for a legacy game. I wanted more. Like, I wanted what it couldn't deliver. Right? Like, if you basically go down this path of, like, I don't want to say anything, actually. Let me try to think of something that's ridiculous, but like human sacrifice, right? Like if you're doing human sacrifice, I want something more out of it than getting a coin. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It would just felt like, and then getting the coin is only useful for like getting a point. So it just kind of the abstract nature of games on top of these rich themes is hard, right? Because eventually they have to change the mechanics of the game, but you don't want to change it too much so you break the game, so it's super hard to do. I get it. But anyway, but it's a cool like experience. And if you're into the role playing of it, you're role playing a house, right? You're like, it's like Game of Thrones. Like everybody represents a house, and you have secret goals there too that no one knows what they are. So you have to like vote, and it's a bidding game, which if you like bidding, good, because there's a lot of it. The outcomes can change the flow of the game, right? But it only changes the plot. It changes the mechanics a little. I'm not being fair. It does change some of the mechanics, but I wanted more. Anyway, there's my 30-second review. It's good.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm super picky about this stuff.
Nikki really wants to continue with that one.
When we played online
story.
again, I got re-interested in it. No, absolutely. The story is very cool, and there are things in there that are very hard to deal with. Like, I don't want to say.
Yeah, I understand.
Every taboo subject you can think of that was in there.
Okay. Well, remember, Deborah didn't watch Game of Thrones. She was we were non-watcher Game of Thrones watchers. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, let's continue.
But you
with
understand
this.
it, right? Like it's vying for the king. Control.
Deborah, your
that.
mic might still be muted because I'm not getting any signal from you.
Okay.
Oh, there
Yep, you're back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep track. When I chew, I might pop out.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
no
know
worries.
that one.
Not everybody home, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, us too. Cool. Let's continue. Let's start the first card
First
there.
card.
The mansion.
We're in the mansion.
All right.
Inside the mansion. How many chapters are in this game? 5, you said?
5.
5, okay.
5, and each one's supposed to take about 60 minutes.
Yep. You made it. You're inside the Marsden house, the cursed edifice that has haunted your nightmares for weeks. Your trek through the mansion's grounds has left you with far more questions than answers, especially after all those deaths. To the point where you have to wonder if the smart move would be to turn around right now and forget you ever came here. ever came to this infernal place. You're no quitter, though. You're an aspiring detective and psychic investigator. You won't give up this case, until you find out why a spooky, futuristic mansion you'd never seen before has somehow found its way into your dreams, and why you got a call from the house this morning. I forgot the house called us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're standing in a grand
Or a person.
foyer. Its modern decor is elegant in its minimalism. Suddenly, a man in a delivery uniform bursts through the set of tall double doors, screaming, "Help, help, they're after me." The man cries. He rushes toward you, but suddenly drops to the ground as if he had been hit by an invisible hammer.
What?
Okay. You dash to his side and hear his breath coming in short gasps that sound almost like sobs. He gives a terrible shriek and lies still. This man has been frightened to death, you think.
All right. So I
31.
like that you said cursed edifice, but you should have said cursed edifice, because then that would be more
Cursed.
spooky.
That would be more spooky. Cursed. Just then, he inhales sharply. Oh, he's alive. Jumps to his feet and bolts past you out of the house. You breathe a deep sigh of relief, so not quite to death. Something falls from his clothing as he makes his exit, and it hits the floor, tinkling. You kneel down to inspect the object and discover that it's a small dart. The kind that might have come from a blowgun. Whatever this man was afraid of, his fear seems to have been justified. Just how dangerous is this house? As your thoughts swirl, a loud buzzing noise erupts from somewhere beneath your feet, shaking the floor. The noise is so loud it drowns out the gathering storm outside. Just as quickly as it came, the noise stops. It sure sounds like something weird is happening beneath the manor. You're willing to bet that whatever is happening in this place, the answers await you down there.
Boy.
Continued on the back. A lot of text. Draw clue 57. Discover your goal.
It's not a Camino and Dart, though.
No, it isn't.
What's a Camino and Dart?
That's the ones in
Camino.
Camino in the worst of the prequel movies,
Yep.
Clone Wars. Find access to the basement.
Okay.
Go ahead. You can put that over.
Gotta go to the basement.
You can see that.
You don't see any way to a lower level from the foyer. Rather, a sweeping stairway leads upstairs, while the double doors that the frightened man ran through head off to your right, and a smaller door, slightly ajar, leads in the opposite direction. Remember that door that was slightly ajar?
Yes,
Picture?
that's right here. Well, you can't see it, but yes,
Yeah.
Are we doing that?
the door.
So there's the goal.
The door.
Are the
is not-
premonitions
goal
dangerous or
appeared.
not? I can't remember.
I think we're supposed to follow them, right?
I would follow the premonitions.
Yeah.
Well, that was what somebody had said. I think that they were. I don't know. I don't know that they're dangers or not.
Well, the statue wasn't dangerous.
Yeah, I think we're
No,
supposed to
wasn't.
trust our premonitions.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 3 directions to choose from here. We can go to the second floor. We can go through the double doors.
Where he just burst through with a dart stuck in him.
Yes. Or through the
Poison
smaller
dart.
door.
He wasn't.
Suck
poisoned,
up the
right?
poison.
Yeah.
I like smaller door because I think it matches that image we
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
This image
Sounds.
here.
It's plus it's number 42. How could we not pick that?
Yeah, 42. Okay, I'm with you.
Why? What's
Okay.
Answer the life
It's
of
the,
the universe.
it's the answer to the life.
It's a number.
lice and
It's just a number.
Yeah. 42.
Oh, that card. I thought it was this card.
I'm so dead. We're so dead.
Card 42.
Yeah, story card.
Oops. We're on 9.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Someone else read.
Yep. You enter a parlor which is decorated in a more old-fashioned way than what you've seen of the rest of the house so far. Rich cherry wood paneling covers the walls, and dozens of exotic animal heads are mounted there. Some Marsden ancestor was quite fond of hunting, or, at the very least, taxidermy. Each of the trophies features the same expression, fangs bared and savage eyes that make the animal look ready to leap from the wall and pounce on you. The effect is quite unsettling, but you also sense that they might be hiding something There are two ways out of here: an open passage that leads to an adjacent library brimming with books, or a tightly spiraled iron staircase going up. Continue on back. So we can search the animal heads, and then we will choose to go to the library or the staircase. Ooh, win or lose, just different clues. That's interesting.
Yeah. I think we should search.
Yeah, I'd like to try it.
Absolutely.
All right, searching. Got to get the 4 or higher. We have nothing to add to it because it's the eyeball symbol we don't have.
Yeah, we haven't got
Hey, we got a 3. Woohoo! So
Is that a winner?
lose.
That's a lose, right?
Yeah.
Draw
clue 41.
All right.
Are we going to have our hand bitten off here?
Yeah.
We're searching in the mouth.
We basically die on the first choice in each chapter, so. Let's see if it continues.
Okay. Seeing something reflective inside the open mouth of the cheetah head mounted on the wall. You reach your hand inside and clumsily bump its canine teeth, causing its jaws to clamp down on your hand. Overcome by searing pain, you struggle to pull it out and succeed at escaping with all your fingers barely.
Barely.
Raise the danger meter by 4.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Finish story card, 4. Finish story card 42.
And we can't retry.
No.
No. Done.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Library or staircase?
Where are we at with danger? Are we at 6 or 5?
5.
5. Okay.
There you go.
Cool. All right.
So we can head towards the library or head towards the staircase.
You guys, what do you think, Nikki? What's your gut tell you?
I don't know. I really wanted to check out the taxidermy stuff, and that was bad. So.
Well, that was
Because
luck
we
roll,
failed,
right?
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luck
I
What
mean-
calls to you here? The stairway or the library?
Staircases in the haunting, they hang themselves from them, so maybe we don't go there. I don't know.
I don't know. Want to check out the library, see what's in there? Maybe there's some clues or something.
Yeah.
Libraries
Okay.
always have clues, right?
That's a very boring choice.
I'm down.
Okay. What card did we get for that one?
So the library is card 45.
Everybody's saying library.
We're all nerdy.
Were any of you guys like library aides in school?
Oh yeah.
Well,
No, but I like to
I
hang
was.
out in the library.
yeah.
Yeah. I was
Can
definitely
hide in the
library
stacks.
person, too.
Were you yeah.
I love.
I can't believe that was a
researching.
class. It was great. It
We
was like
had
a free hour of.
there at the public library near us. They had a program where you could go and read textbooks aloud for like books on tape back in the 90s.
Mm.
Yeah.
I would do that like as a community service thing. I would go and read textbooks out loud.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. I got to learn cool stuff while I did it. And they wanted people who like knew, like I read a lot of books about art or things like that, like things that you knew a little bit about so that you'd know how to pronounce all the, fancy words. So yes, they were looking for.
Huh.
It's fun.
Lincoln, you want to read that?
Yep, I can. There's messages. Work is happening.
Yeah.
Most of the books lining the walls of this room appear to be first editions of well-known classics. To help reach the tallest shelves, there's a wheeled ladder that can slide across the room. A silver door is on one wall. One book, Introduction to Psychic Dreams, Visions, and Limericks, catches your eye. Those all go together real well.
We have to grab that.
And you wheel the ladder over, climb up, and grab it. As soon as you pull the book from the shelf, a catch releases, and a hidden door opens on the other side of the room.
Wow.
Lucky.
Click.
If you are level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 42? Wow.
42.
It's all about 42. It's the,
I
it is
know.
the answer.
It's a day.
To life and everything.
The life universe.
Oh, it's a picture. It might disappear, but wow. What's upside down here? It's bluish greenish.
Oh, well, we can sort of see it.
Sort of. Except that
What
part.
is that?
I put it
It's
by the other
weird.
one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Easy.
It looks like a toilet bowl,
Well, remember,
right?
yeah, that's a toilet.
Yeah,
There's
that's
the
kind
tank.
of
That's the reservoir.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Like
weird.
an
Oh, it is
old
a toilet bowl. Where it's way up high, right?
Yeah, the
the water.
reservoir's up.
Water. Well, I think I
but
think
it's-
the whole room is filled with
But
water.
it's flooded the
To the
bathroom
top.
with water, and yeah. The
Like the
toilet
bathroom-
paper's floating.
Yeah, it got filled up with water up to the reservoir. Like it leaked so much, it filled the whole
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think the toilet paper would last too long and become mush pretty quickly.
It would be disintegrated by now.
Interesting.
Huh. It's a
But
weird
it
one.
looks like we're viewing it at just at waterline too.
Well,
so.
we're probably floating in it.
Yeah, exactly. Be prepared.
Slowly dying.
That's the answer. Okay,
All right.
so our choices are?
You can go through the silver door, or you can go through the hidden door. Silver door or hidden door?
I don't know. Silver has been a disadvantage. We went for that coin and died, and
Well, and a
Nope.
hidden door. Come on.
although
I
we
mean,
got
a hidden
the
door.
sword-
Come on,
yeah,
you gotta go through a hidden door.
yeah. Okay, 44.
44.
A hidden door.
Now I don't know if this matters, but those books have a circle,
They have-
triangle, square, circle. I don't know if that
Yeah,
means, but
Yeah.
it might.
case.
Go ahead, Deborah.
All right. Entering a child's playroom, never a good idea in a haunted house. You find a giant overstuffed toy box resting against one wall. And in the middle of the room stands a dollhouse, which appears to be a perfect replica of the Marsden house. As you approach the dollhouse, you notice that the walls of the playroom are covered with shelves full of porcelain dolls, their eyes peering down at you.
Yeah.
It's difficult to break their gaze. The eyes seem to draw you into the blackness of their dead stares. Not looking away, you feel yourself shrinking smaller and smaller. Soon the dolls seem to loom over you, even more frightening than before, although they never move from their perches. Eventually, you are the size of a doll yourself, and you stand on the playroom floor beside the replica of the Marsden house. From where you stand, you can see the front door of the dollhouse. Cool!
This is probably bad.
There's a landmine.
Enter the door of the dollhouse by going to story card
Oh,
49.
that's super creepy. I hate
Those
those
are
dolls.
some creepy eyes.
I know.
Love it. Love
Is
it.
that the one where you lay it down and the eyes close?
Yeah.
It's got like the gravity thing in it. Ugh. Ugh. Hate those. And the eyelashes are all
Long.
Yeah.
And
Long, yeah.
long and luxurious.
All right.
pull it down a little. There you go.
The dollhouse entryway has doorways leading to a dining room, a parlor, and a bedroom. Before you can think about where you should go next, something distracts you. There's a force at work here, a presence you can't ignore. Something or someone seems to be calling you, drawing you onward. You can tell this dollhouse is a hub of psychic energy, a nexus of weird power. You'll need to stay sharp. See you on that. All right, you get to pick between the dining room, the parlor, and the bedroom.
Of the dollhouse.
There's a circle on that
Well-
window on the door.
Circle.
Oh yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
that book
you
has
know-
a circle on it?
Yeah.
Which
I
one?
like
We don't know
that
which one's
idea.
which though.
We don't know which is which, do we? Yeah.
No, we don't
Did
know
it
which
say
one's which.
left or center and the other on the back? I don't
What?
I
think
mean, you
so.
could assume they're in order, but left to
Well,
right, maybe.
Slide that card over the book
Oh.
cards just to see it.
Yeah, it had a circle on the book.
Yeah.
Is that the bedroom, maybe? Could be the third door.
Third door.
I mean, I'm just
mean,
going
that's-
left to right.
Yeah,
I
know
you're
that-
correct.
I mean, I'm grasping at any way to
I know.
figure things out in this game.
I agree.
Well, you want to do circle? Let's go to the
All
bedroom.
right.
Yeah,
Try 41.
Unless anything else sticks out to anybody.
Hey, man, we haven't
No.
died yet, so
No.
we're doing okay. No deaths.
No deaths.
Oh, here it is, though.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm
Well,
teasing.
let me read it then.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
All right.
I'm not actually reading it as I'm going.
Yeah, okay. The dollhouse bedroom is filled with miniature furnishings, which are now full size to you. A cozy chair, a dresser, a lamp, and a bed. Lying in the bed, its head on a pillow, is a stuffed mouse. It's so lifelike, you catch yourself thinking you should step quietly so you don't wake it up.
Yeah.
Your psychic senses start to pulse. You get the feeling something very important is hidden in the room. Free action if you are at level 3 or higher on the psychic scale, draw a clue 50.
We're not,
Are we
right?
level, we're not
Yeah,
level
we
3.
are.
We are?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Psychic scales this.
Oh,
Psychic scale.
Oh, wait. Level.
Are-
We're
but
in
where does it
level
start?
We're just
two.
we're just shy of it.
We're just
darn
shy of it.
it. Darn it.
oh, we're
Do
just shy. Do we have water?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't drink the water. Drink the water.
We
All right.
drank the water. There's nothing
We
we can
cut-
do.
But that was different, I guess.
Possible we might get to
I
come
guess
back,
it-
right?
Yeah, we might be able to come back.
We might be able to come back.
Okay.
Jen, we can't do
Flip it.
Flip it.
Nip it.
Wow, it's a
Ooh,
big mouse.
that mouse is huge.
I love it. It's so cute, though.
Want to go to the dining room or the parlor?
He's all stitched though.
Well,
Yeah, he's all stitched up.
It's a doll.
Stuffed.
I was ready for it to open up its eyes
Be
and
real.
It could still do
Yes.
that.
Get
It could
us.
still do that.
I know, that is really scary, actually.
Okay, dining room or dollhouse parlor.
Wow.
Do you want to look at the symbols again? I don't know if that really helped in any way, but
Well, there was a free clue there that we were unable to get.
I
so
know it probably was a good thing.
Might have lowered this, which would be really helpful. The dangerometer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, dining room sort of calls to me. I don't know why, but
Yeah. Well, you're hungry, as are we. So let's do the food one. Let's do the food one.
Dining room
35.
is 35.
Oops, sorry, cutie.
He looks weird.
Seated at the head of the dollhouse dining room table is a doll wearing a crown. It's a doll king with oddly compelling glass eyes. They sparkle with a kind of dark power. As you look in those eyes, you sense a strange tingle in your mind. The doll is reaching out to you mentally. You don't know why, but you feel that he wants to fight you.
Oh no.
Fight! On the plane of pure thought. Okay. You sense this could help strengthen your psychic abilities. All right.
Uh-oh.
Around the dining room table, 2 doors lead to other rooms inside the dollhouse. Continued on the back.
Continue on the backside.
Optional challenge. Overpower the king doll with your mind. Okay, so that
I think I want to do it.
I feel we have to do this. We should do
well,
this.
if we can psychic meter back up, we can go back to the bedroom and get the free card.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, but we need to roll 5 or higher, and we have nothing to adjust that. Correct?
No,
try
it's
Right.
the eyeball.
But we can keep trying.
Yes, that's true. But
And,
then
and
it'll
there's
bounce.
there's no
And then
drawback.
just but if we lose 2, we'll go down level.
We'll have to go down a little bit. Yeah, that's true. But I think it's worth it.
Yeah, probably worth it.
Oh
Hey.
my
Defeat him with your
gosh.
mind.
I hate this die.
Oh no!
Hate it.
You rolled a bunch of 1s, man. That's so
Wow.
nice.
Lose. Range of danger
All right, so we
meter
lose-
by 3.
By 3, okay, we're back down to back
You
down.
may try again.
-2. Okay, well, we can try again.
No, danger meter wasn't. There was no.
It didn't adjust the danger
No.
meter? I thought you said adjust
Yeah.
by
Yeah,
3.
danger meter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Danger meter.
Yeah, so it's back up and we're down to 3.
Oh,
Or
I
down to
see.
3.
Oh, you hit that. I
And we
didn't
go-
see. I was
We
reading.
go down on the 2 on the psychic, right?
You go down on 2 on the psychic because you hit that
Yep.
spinning.
So we
Can you
should-
move the
we
card to the left so we can see the board and the card?
Yeah,
at
move the
same?
card a little bit.
What do you
Like
want?
that. Perfect. That's
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
Little
We couldn't
bit
see the
right.
board.
Right there is good. Perfect. Okay, great. Yeah, so we try again.
Got a better chance now.
better chance. And 3 will get us.
Hey, 3 got it.
There you
3
go.
got it. Great.
Draw clue
Draw clue.
56.
Dangerometer. Wow, it's transparent.
Oh. You project your thoughts at the little king like light through a magnifying glass.
sand through the
You
lid.
focus, no. You focus on the doll's mind, narrowing your thoughts into a tight beam. Finally, when you can hardly take any more, the doll blinks. You won.
It was a staring contest.
I guess so. Keep this card. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. Finish
lost
story card 35.
Darn it.
Yeah, but
Darn.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go to the parlor. Maybe the parlor will give us another way to do
Get
it.
us up. Yeah.
So we're going to parlor again?
57.
Well,
57.
See if
Oh,
anything's there.
we're in the dining room currently, right?
yes, 'cause
Yeah.
we were hungry.
But if we go back to if we can get up to
Yeah,
level
we need,
11 or whatever.
we need one more.
All right. A piano takes up one corner of the dollhouse parlor. A doll sits on a piano bench wearing a crown and a rich red gown, hands poised above the keys. This is the doll queen. And even though her back is turned, you feel as though she's daring you to face her in some corner, some kind of bizarre piano contest of the mind. Perhaps
Right.
accepting the queen's unusual.
They want us to
They
get that
really
card.
want us
They
to
want
get
us
that
to get that
card?
card.
Oh yeah. Perhaps accepting the queen's unusual challenge and defeating her will increase your psychic skills.
Oh my
You
gosh.
notice a painting. You notice a painting above the piano. It depicts a solarium and is so spellbindingly realistic you can't help but reach out your hand to touch it. You are amazed when your hand disappears into the painting and you can touch the solarium. What's a solarium? On the other side, this painting is magical portal and it might be your only way out of this dollhouse. What's a solarium?
It's
Sounds
a
like
room. It's a
sun-
sunroom.
Sunroom.
Yeah.
You know, with
Or
a
green.
greenhouse.
All right, battle the
Touch
doll
house.
queen in a psychic piano duel.
Do it.
If we win, draw clue 30. Yeah, I think we got to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be nice if we could get like some sort
Come on,
of
3.
buff
Mom.
for our
Yeah,
psychic
there's no
abilities.
buffs.
Hey,
for
there's
the
a
ones.
3.
Yes.
So we
Clue
Okay,
30.
draw clue.
draw
30.
clue 30.
We may not be going back to get that though. It seems like this is.
I think we can.
Bedroom story card 41.
Yeah, you can go back. The queen's hands don't move, but it's interesting when you're. I think the
Press the
focus
flat.
level is like yeah.
I don't understand
No,
why
but
that
I
would
think
matter.
I don't know. The queen's hands don't move. No, I mean I think the focus is higher. Whatever. The queen's hands don't move, but you hear her incredible piano playing swirl through the parlor as fast as the wind. Now it's your turn. Reaching out to the piano with your brain, you weave notes into an intricate manic waltz, even faster and more beautiful than the queen's. Your music dances throughout the room. The queen's crown falls to the floor. You've bested her. You win. Keep this card. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale, and finish card
Yes.
40. Story card 47. Cool. So we got over the
So
level.
we're there. We go to, there's 50.
Yeah, this is.
Seven.
I think getting that card in the other room is going to get us out of here. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Bedroom
So
41.
we go to 41.
Yeah. Which we didn't we do that one already?
But that's where the card is.
Right, I know. So,
I have
yeah,
41
I know.
here.
That's what I was asking.
But
Oh, sorry.
what? We can do that?
Yeah, it tells you the
I
options.
think so.
You go to the
Oh, I
doll
see.
horse.
41.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
think
was
it's-
looking at
I think this
the
was
red
sort of-
numbers.
Yeah. The front side of it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, flip it. Double dip it.
Now we
50.
can do.
Yeah.
Clue
there's
Yes,
50.
we do that free action. We get that clue 50.
The Marsden family ring.
Cool. You sneeze,
Awakening
awaking the mouse. which scurries away. In the bed, you see it was sleeping on top of the Marsden family ring. In your tiny state, it's as big as a truck tire. You must roll it to move it. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Keep this item. Move forward 1 space on the psychic scale. Finish.
Yay.
Card 41.
So now we go back to the
Flip it
parlor.
over.
So we go to
Parlor.
57.
Yep.
Is that a different card?
No, it's
No, it's the one you already have.
57
Yeah.
is this.
It's where the queen is.
Right. So now we have clue 50, and we want to enter the magical portal, so we get clue 47.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
If
Cool.
you have clue 50, yeah.
Boy, if you didn't have your psychic level high enough, though, on this one, that would be tough.
It might be.
Well, but you can enter the magic portal without clue 50, but I bet you bad things happen.
Right.
You have the option of going forward without it.
When chimps team up with Dobermans, it's not going to be a pretty outcome.
What did it say?
When
That
chimps
was-
team up with Dobermans, it's not
That's-
going to be a
that's
pretty
one of the
outcome.
comments.
Are you still
Comment in the
hearing me?
chat. Yeah.
Trying not-
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, are you hearing my chewing? Is that the problem?
No.
Oh no. No, I was just reading a comment
There was
on the
a
chat.
comment in the chat.
No, I know. I'm saying, does that mean that you hear me and I should
No,
cut it
not
out?
at all. They're just
Yeah.
referring to stuff in the story. That's
Chimps, the
yeah.
chimps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
Dobermans, not Deborah.
I see. Oh, Dobermans. I see chimps,
Dobermans.
and I heard chips and Deborah. That's hilarious. All right.
All right.
You'll have to use all your might to throw the ring through the portal before jumping through to the other side, where you sense the portal's magic will surely return you to normal size. So, strength challenge.
It's required, so we can't not do it.
Do it.
Right.
Throw the ring through the portal. If you win, so we got to roll. So we got
Yep, need a
3 or
three.
higher. Do we want to apply the stick, the large wooden stick?
Oh. Well, a 1 always fails, so it only helps us by 1, right?
The large one will always fail no matter what.
So it only makes it 2 or better. I mean, if it was a +1, I would say, yeah, do it, but it's a +2, isn't it?
It's a +2. Okay, so no. No
I think-
applying anything.
The 2 is wasted. Do you think it's worth it?
Or we made
succeeded.
it.
Make it.
Okay.
I was feeling bold about our.
Feeling
say
bold
that
about
if
it?
If I'd rolled a 1, I would have
Okay,
been sad.
so when we lower the danger meter by 2 and draw clue 55.
Wow.
So we're down to there,
We're down at the
and
very
we
bottom.
draw clue 55.
As good as it gets.
We need some more psychic power, though. I'm going to be to level 4 here. Although we haven't had a level 3 challenge yet. You take a deep breath and jump into the portal. A pins and needles sensation spreads over your body as you travel through the dimensional pathway. When you reach the other side, you are standing in the solarium you saw in the picture. You return to your normal size. So is it eat me or drink me? Which one did we do there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Go to card 48, and this is done.
I think the drink me was the shrink one.
Shrink me and
Shrink me.
Yeah.
48.
48.
I didn't see it at first. I was like, what?
Okay.
Ooh, here we go.
Go ahead, Deborah.
All right. Once you've entered the solarium, you notice how the glass panes are in angular shapes that create a spider web pattern
Wow.
across the ceiling. That looked like that image.
Yeah.
There are clay pots with exotic plants on every flat surface. Welcome, you hear a female voice say. We are so glad you found your way here. An elderly woman in a long black dress and white apron glides into view from behind a wall. She appears to be the housekeeper. She raises one finger and curls it toward her, beckoning you. We've been expecting you. Come this way, she says. Something in her voice makes you freeze. This might be trouble. You notice something. I know. Something shiny tucked behind a tropical shrub. But you'll probably have to deal with the housekeeper before you can investigate it. You glimpse an art gallery beyond the solarium. Continued on back. Optional challenge. Attempt to excuse yourself. If you are level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, add +1 to your roll in addition to the challenge booster.
Challenge boosters.
So she's from the Vision, right? The
Yeah.
nightmare?
Yeah.
With that webbing behind her. That's a window, right?
Do we want to get away from her?
I think we have to try, don't you think?
Sure.
Yeah, I think we should try.
Especially, we're in the best position we can be on the...
Yeah, we have a +1 to it.
So we all we have to roll is a 2 or better.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to roll it this
Yeah,
time?
might as well.
When we have no boosters, so.
Yeah.
I'm rolling just as terribly as you today.
Yeah. Hey, 3, we did it.
Yay.
Clue 39.
So we win. Yeah, clue 39 we get.
Excuse me for a moment.
Okay. Large metal rod. Looks like it goes with that vibrating ball.
You calmly explain. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
No,
Deborah.
good.
You're better, Deborah.
Well, I've read a lot.
You have reading experience in the library. In the nearby public library.
Okay. All right. You calmly explain to the woman that you'd rather not go with her, and she returns to tending her plants. You grab the shiny object before leaving and find that it's warm to the touch. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. You slip away to the art gallery. Keep this item, move forward 3 spaces on the psychic scale,
Wow.
and go to story card 32.
We are at level 4, 16, and we're at 16 and we're at level 4 now.
Nice.
Ooh, 32, right on the top.
On top.
On the top.
Stepping into the marble floor art gallery, you are amazed by more than 100 gold frame paintings, plus countless abstract modern sculptures on pedestals. Wow!
Wow.
The entire collection must be worth gazillions.
Gazillions.
Too bad you got no time to admire any of it. You're eager to keep moving. French doors lead you to the study, and a doorway leads you outside. You can see a pathway leading to an attached structure that appears to be a mother-in-law apartment. Okay, flip it over.
An MIL apartment? What?
Premonition. If you're level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 54. Where are
Yay.
We're rocking this game.
54, where are you?
No more random deaths for us.
We haven't died.
At least in this chapter.
I know.
Oh,
I don't even know if there was. Well,
you
maybe
put
there
that
was.
one on the board there.
Ooh.
If you,
Oh.
Ooh,
Dun, dun, dun.
like a safe.
maybe.
Yeah,
Or
it's
a-
like a.
or a wheel on. It does look like a safe, but yeah.
But yeah, one of those
Yeah.
sort of ship wheel type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a
Interesting.
safe something or other.
Vault or a
The
hatch.
door. The vault, yeah. Hatch.
Okay.
Okay.
So put the card back on there. Let's see what
Okay.
we can do. It's worth gazillions. I could tell right there.
Gazillions.
If you walk through the French doors to the study, go to story card 33. If you take the path outside to the mother-in-law apartment, go to story card 46. Well, what do you think? I wonder.
French doors.
You want to? Yeah, I don't know if we should go to the mother-in-law apartment yet.
I don't want to leave the woman
Or
yet.
the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go outside and leave. Like I feel like we should stay here and deal with
Yep.
some of this stuff.
So card 33.
Where are you?
Cool.
It's interesting they call it a mother-in-law apartment. It's like very specific.
No, that's what they're called.
It's a thing.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Thing.
It's a thing.
Or a guest house if you're in California.
Yeah.
Guest house, yeah.
Guest house, but the mother-in-law
Right.
suite is kind of colloquial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once
Right.
inside the study, you are shocked to find 12 pairs of eyes staring at you
No.
in outrage. You
Outrage.
stop dead in your tracks.
No.
There are a dozen shady-looking people, all stuffing briefcases with bundles of cold, hard cash.
Uh-oh.
What? Literally, they're taking money out of ice-filled coolers.
Oh, ice. There
You
was
take
ice
another
in that.
step, but sorry.
Yes, there
You
was.
take another step, and all but one. Yeah, there was all but one of the guys take off. So suddenly spooked. Sorry, the sentence.
That's
is weird.
okay.
The last one turns and glares at you. Since he's still holding his briefcase tightly with both hands, you're pretty sure you can take him. with what? A pocket knife? You see a hallway on the other
Or the
side of the
dowels.
room that might serve to be a quick exit.
Well, see, we can choose.
Continued on the back. Optional
can
challenge.
fight it.
Wrestle with the man with the cash-filled briefcase.
Oh.
Well, we can
Oh,
apply. We can apply the knife.
Yeah, we could
and
try it.
Pretty much guarantee it, right? Oh no, a 1 is
Yeah,
a fail.
well, a 1 will fail.
no matter what.
All right, let's do it.
I
Are you
kind of want
applying
ice
pocket
cube.
knife?
We want. Yeah, why not?
What? Are
Only
we
a one.
applying-
Only a one. What are the chances Lincoln's going to roll another one?
Wait, are we doing it or
Link
not?
I think we should put the card in. Why
We
not?
have to.
All right, let's try. We don't have to.
6.
6.
Well, we didn't lose
Hey,
three,
perfect.
we didn't lose it. Okay.
No, no loss.
Win clue 38.
38. We didn't do some of these clues on here, man. There we go.
38. It's a briefcase full of money.
Wow.
You're currently holding a briefcase that contains more money than Sergeant Morrison and Detective Murphy earned in 2 years. Okay. That's weirdly specific.
Yeah, I know,
Your psychic
exactly.
senses tell you this is an important item. Keep this item. Move forward 1 space on the psychic scale. And finish story card 33. It's 2 years of salaries of 2
know.
people.
For
How
two
do you know what
people,
they
That's
make?
a lot of money.
Head down the hallway by drawing clue 45. Is that what that says?
Yep.
Yeah.
But you are psychic, so I guess you would know what they make.
I guess if you wanted to
I don't know,
waste
you made all
your
kinds of bad choices.
ability doing that, but
Yeah. You race down the hallway past photographs and paintings of an old prison. You reach the end of the hall and find a metal door. Card 60. Why wouldn't they just take it to 60 and
there's
put that on the
60
card?
here, Lincoln.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Just want to print another card.
Well, this
Because
is
of the-
story card and clue card, right?
Remember, the father worked for a prison. I don't like that.
No, I know, but I just wondering why they didn't put that paragraph at the top of card 60 and make you go to card
Well,
60.
I think because it's a choice to run away,
Oh.
so they're
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to give you
right. So you would
thing to
not.
do.
Yeah.
like if you failed and didn't want to do it, yeah.
Got
So
it.
then, I agree with you. It could kind of be skipped, but I see why.
You can put it on there?
You ready?
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe 60
Oh,
multiple ways. Wow.
All right,
You shove
chapter
the metal
2.
door open. When you close it behind you, clang, it sounds like the door to a jail cell slamming shut. You turn to check out where you are. There's an elevator. You get in, press the close door button, and finally get a moment to catch your breath. You can't believe what you've been through so far, but this elevator should be your ticket to the basement, and that should bring you one step closer to uncovering the mystery of the sounds you heard when you first entered the Marsden house. Now that you know where the elevator is, you
was the
wonder
ding?
if you should go to the
Was
basement.
that the elevator dinging there?
Yeah, ding. Or go back. Do you want to go back and investigate anything you might have missed? Continued on the
Flip
back.
it. See. What are our options?
Okay.
There are items in this chapter that will still be useful later in the story. You can take a risk and go back for any you missed following the choices. The upstairs hallway, we didn't go up
Hallway
there.
and
did we?
dining
I don't
room.
think.
Two places we
And
didn't
the
go.
dining room.
No, we went to the dining room.
Solarium.
Well, we went to the dining room in the dollhouse.
Dollhouse.
We
Oh,
didn't go
that's right. That's right.
How do
Could we
feel?
go try? I mean, I wouldn't mind to go
We're
back
not
and
really
do a couple
good
more.
shape.
Yeah, or not. I mean, what do you guys think?
I mean, the dining room was good for us in the dollhouse. Maybe it would be good for us here. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we did get the one item, though, out of the planter, which I think is the important piece.
True.
But maybe there's more?
Well, but the thing is, the item in the planter, so we had to go that way to get to the elevator. So there's no chance that you would miss that in
Right.
your game, as far as we know. So if there are missing items, they presumably would be on another track that you could skip.
This looks like the
Did
person
we-
was visiting Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, because this looks like a lightsaber hilt, that one little
Yeah.
Yeah, it
one
does.
rod.
Was the where was the mother-in-law apartment? We never went to that, right?
No.
Not
we
go to
didn't.
that. That's the Solarian.
Yeah, I think that's bad news, though, back there.
Yeah, I agree. That feels.
Particularly
Mother-in-laws
spooky.
are bad. Bad news.
No, it's not necessarily that. But
I know. I'm just making a joke. I'm just being silly. If you go up, you want I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'll go whatever.
Well, we didn't do upstairs, right? That's one major area we didn't even go into.
Yeah, we didn't go at all upstairs.
That may be
Let's
worth
do it.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
upstairs.
39.
So which one's that? 39? Okay, did we pull
Story
it
card
already?
39.
No.
Yeah, we had it. That's where we entered, I believe, isn't it?
Oh, it is?
No, 39.
No, 39 is a new card.
Okay, cool.
Here we go.
Right,
A
the
stor-
stairway.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The stairway leads up to a long hallway. A violet rug with tasseled edges runs the length of the hall, and strange abstract paintings line the walls. A vase of lilies sits on an ornate side table halfway down the hall, a gorgeous wooden piece with rich floral engravings on the front and sides. Without warning, a ghostly figure comes through a door up ahead on your right. The ghost doesn't acknowledge your presence as he rushes right through a closed door on the other side of the hall. The hallway seems colder than when you entered. Should you follow the ghostly figure, or perhaps inspect the room he came from? So you want-
First of all, because we did this,
How
we
come
need to
there's
go
no
up
choice,
on
like, run
on
away?
meter 2.
I did it already.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear
It was at 3. I did it because we decided to do that.
All right,
Oh, we have
optional
to search
talent.
the table.
Search the table to get a clue, and then we can choose to follow the ghost or see where the ghost came from.
Well, we have a +1, so
Yep.
we're in good shape still at 3. It's too bad we went up the chart a little bit.
Yeah, let's look at it. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay,
Give it a
so
whirl.
come on, 3 or better.
2 or better.
5.
Yay!
Hey, 29.
Yeah.
Sure looked like a 1 was spinning there a moment ago. So.
Yeah.
It was for a second. It was spinning. Oh,
I
like,
thought
oh
I saw
no.
one too.
It's on the side there.
29, yeah.
It's our
Yeah, well,
psychic.
Here comes another 1 is what I thought was going on there. Glass
Ooh,
key.
ooh, the glass key.
You open a drawer and find a book. The middle portions of its pages are cut away, and inside the hollowed area sits a glass key. Perhaps you'll find a use for this. Keep the
Okay.
item, move forward 1 space on the psychic scale, and finish the story.
Cool.
Should we follow the ghost?
Or see where he-
Ghost!
Ghost.
What does it say at the bottom there? Oh yeah, we have to decide. So I say look at the room where the ghost came from.
Okay.
36.
All right,
I'm either they're both scary.
36.
Yeah.
Did the ghost have a violin?
Yeah. Don't go with got a violin. You arrive in a large room with high ceilings and a billiard table and 5 billiard tables lined up in the center. 4 of the tables are lit by exquisite lamps suspended above them. Billiard balls are neatly racked on the 5th table, which sits in the shadows, as if waiting for a game to begin. A small bar stool stands against one wall atop the bar. Oh, a small bar, excuse me. Atop the bar, 15 overturned crystal glasses are arranged to form a pyramid. There's a weirdly small door on the far side of the room. It seems to have been designed for a child, but you might be able to squeeze through if you tried. You hear rain pattering against the skylight window. It's nearly dusk outside, and the rain appears to have started in earnest. Continued on back. Hey, Ernest. Premonition. If you're level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, draw a card 52. I say 52. We want 52. There you go. Card pickup.
Ooh.
Optional challenge. Inspect the billiard table.
Oh,
Put
sorry.
it over here. Yeah, or over here. It's got some blue in it, obviously. Purple. Purple. That's an explosion of some sort.
Is that the landmine we stepped on?
No, I mean, I see...
That's way bigger.
Let me zoom in on it a little bit here so you guys can see what's going on.
Well, the card's in the way.
It's a slide, yeah, slide back. Oh, yeah.
There's like
There's
a
a
plaque.
handle.
A plaque there or something, and
Yeah.
that is a candle.
Or no, I know a handle, I think.
Oh, handle.
Like a handle on it, and then like a claw foot for a piece of furniture.
Handle.
Oh yeah, it's like a table. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a bed or something.
That
maybe.
looks like that might be actually a handle.
Oh, it's a chest. Yeah, for
Right
pulling
here.
out a drawer.
Yep.
Oh wait,
Okay.
what's it wanting us to examine now potentially?
Hello?
Oh, so yeah, so go back out
Oh, the
now.
billiard
If-
table.
Yeah, we can look at the billiard
through right there, very back out.
or squeeze through the door.
I think he said, I'm sorry.
What?
I think he said, I'm sorry. Like he didn't understand what you said.
Don't worry about it. I can't. I'll be back. You guys continue.
Okay.
Okay.
We had a
You want to
a
zoom back out
package.
again real quick?
Yeah.
Yep. Lots of packages coming
Yes.
for the Comic-Con and the Gen Con. Yeah, that totally looks like a chest or something.
Yeah.
Like I was wondering if it was the side table.
An
Didn't you already
armoire.
search that little side table?
Wait, where'd that go? That's on one of the story cards, isn't it?
Which one?
Was that the first chapter? The
The
unlocked.
side table?
The unlocked.
Oh, the lockbox?
The unlocked block box. Was that chapter the first chapter? I guess because I don't see it in the story cards at all. So I'm getting my chapters
Yeah,
confused.
the lockbox
Oh.
that was chapter 1 because it had the truck key in it.
Right.
It
Yeah,
was on the
that was
statue.
chapter-
It was on a statue or whatever, or a pedestal.
Right.
What's the choices for this card?
I got them mixed up. I'm sorry.
All right.
Where were we?
Well, what clue card did you just draw? What's the number of that one?
I
That's on
think it
the-
was
on the table.
39.
Well, you can just flip it over and be like,
There we
Go
go.
back.
Yeah.
Was that it?
So that, we followed. We
Oh.
went to the flip over. So 36 is because we went to see where the ghost. Oh no. Yes, it was this one. We searched the table. So yeah, so we got it.
Oh.
So now we have to choose if we're following where the ghost came from. So 36.
did we search the table?
36.
Yeah, we found that little glass key.
Glass key.
So now we get the premonition, which is that image, and now
Okay,
we
we're
can
in the
choose
billiards.
the
Yeah.
billiard table.
So now we can
Is that a
squeeze through the small
billiard?
door.
Is that a blown up billiard table?
Yeah, it's possible. Could very well be. It could very well be with claw feet.
I don't know. I was trying to. I mean, it's like we got that as soon as we walked in there.
Yeah, maybe we need to get out.
Well, or do we want to look at the billiard table? Can you put that picture back up, Nikki?
Yeah.
Or just
Maybe just
Put
to
it
the
in-
side, just to see. Yeah.
put the other 4, put it in the empty space.
Are there cue sticks there?
I don't know.
Maybe?
But the
Possible.
handle thing is weird because usually do billiard tables have handles on them like that?
No, I wouldn't have thought that. No.
But
They do have
they
those like curved
are.
legs though.
because there's a
Kind
bunch
of.
of sticks. There's this, which could be like a pocket.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's a little reachy, but
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. I just want something to warn us. Like I feel like this could be a warning, but maybe not. Matthew says, "I want the room to flip upside down."
funny. I
could
mean,
be
I'm always up for investigating.
Okay,
So what are we doing? Squeezing
we're gonna
through the
do
small
the search.
door?
No,
No,
we're gonna
for-
search the billiard
You're saying
table.
the billiard table?
I mean, we're
if-
like
if
we
you
have such
want
good
to.
numbers right now.
Okay. Here we go. I'll
We
move
blow
that.
up, we blow up. Yeah, perfect.
Do we get a +1 or anything, or no?
No, there was nothing for it, and we got 2, so we didn't make it.
It's a fail.
Okay.
So
What-
raise the danger meter by 1, and we can try
Okay.
again if we want. Yeah, we don't have any of the eyeball bump ups.
Yeah, nothing
so-
nothing to boost our eyes. You got no
Yeah.
magnifying glass.
No. So do we want to roll again or forget about it?
I would do it.
I'll try once more.
It's still
Okay.
4 or 5 or 6 is 50%.
It's 50.
We made it this time.
Yay.
Okay.
So we draw clue 33.
Where's the package from?
Blue Orange Games.
Blue orange. All right.
And we're going to attach it. We have another location. So if you want to hop to the table, hop on the table and
What did the card
flip the switch.
say though? What did the card say?
Bonus story choice. If you find a switch and the pool table turns over, there's that upside down someone wanted.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry. Turns over to reveal a strange motorized mechanism. Maybe it lowers the table down to the basement.
Ooh. So we know how to get to the basement. So I say we go through the small door.
Yeah.
Small door? I agree.
Okay.
43.
Is 52 a
44.
different card? We already did 52 because I remember thinking it's 10, 42 plus 10.
Okay, we did
44.
44.
Yeah.
So hold on,
did
let
it.
me find it.
We didn't do 52, Scott. It's still in the
Are you
stack.
sure?
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was the basement.
We did get a clue 52, if that may be what you were thinking.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
44 is the creepy doll eyes.
Okay. All right.
So
So,
we do that over again?
well,
No, because we got everything there.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go 52, because that was the thing that we got.
So we go to 52.
Yeah.
all right. I think that's a little bit cheatery, but we're okay.
Well, I think we could just, but we would know how to get out of the dollhouse instantly, right?
Yeah, we're just
Like we already
skipping.
have the ring.
Well, it would be, I'm done. It's a way to get back so we don't search anymore.
Yeah.
That's why it's...
All right.
You climb onto the table
Oh,
and wait
fine.
to descend. Something's wrong. You begin to go up inside but you get to go up instead of down. You rise rapidly and crash through the skylights. Glass shatters all around you. The lift keeps going up until you're almost two full stories above the house. The rain is falling so heavily that you're quickly soaked, and dark clouds roll on the horizon around you. You see lightning strike in the distance, and you're filled with horror as you realize you are now on a towering metal pillar in the middle of a giant thunderstorm. This is a giant lightning rod. Lightning strikes at the hydraulic
There you go.
lift, and you feel a searing flash of heat as millions of volts pulse through your body. The shock forces you to let go of the pole, and before you hit the ground, you black out forever.
Forever. So that was a premonition of an explosion, I suppose, that we had
Maybe.
got.
No, that was furniture blowing
A little
up. But
different.
Yeah, but look at the table
I mean-
there. You see.
Well, the good
Go
thing
back.
is going this direction, we got the premonition
Yeah.
of the blowing
Yeah.
up thing. So we got that. Basically, we could just decide to go to the basement. We could decide to end the check.
Return to story card 36.
You moved back.
Yeah, I did.
36.
I like that drawing though. That's cool.
Yeah. I wonder if they watched Escape Room.
What's this one?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think
this was before.
it's before came out before Escape Room.
Well before. Since it's from one of the books, so.
Yeah, this is based on a book.
Oh, is it exactly from one of the books?
I mean, it's based on the book House of Danger, I guess, is what
Right.
based on the book by R.A. Montgomery. It says right there on the box
So-
cover.
44 puts us in the dollhouse.
Yep.
We know how to get from the dollhouse to the solarium.
Yep.
In the solarium, we know how to get to the elevator. So we could say
Yeah, we could just go back to the elevator.
that we get to the elevator and end the chapter,
Wow.
unless
okay.
we want to go to the dining room.
Do we want to go to the the mother-in-law apartment?
I
Or
really feel that
skip
that's.
it?
I think.
Yeah,
that's
I don't-
bad.
Death? All right.
Yeah.
So we're done.
Okay.
Well,
Well, there you go.
So, boom.
Yay!
We definitely did well on that second one. We got
Cool.
a little
Yeah.
bit of stuff after we decided to do a little more exploration, but that was cool.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I definitely like the system.
It's interesting. I wish there was a little more. I mean, obviously these premonitions are going to come into play at some point, right? Have any of them actually
Oh yeah, the jar
the
door.
jar? Yeah.
Do you know how to save? Do we have a way to save everything for the?
You just
continue
you
later?
keep these in
You
a
just
separate
bundle
bag.
all that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then you just mark down your score on a piece of paper.
Okay. Cool.
Your where you are on the tracks. That's it.
Cool. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would like to finish it at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. We
I
gotta.
mean,
We gotta.
I mean, it's just silly, like, right? Like it's
When we,
silly fun.
Well, we can do some more next one. We can do this one next week if you'd like, or we can move back to the haunted Scooby's Haunted Mansion, Escape from the Haunted Mansion. But yeah, we will be streaming if we are. I mean, the plan is to stream next Tuesday.
If you have energy on Tuesday.
Exactly. We could be pooped out. We don't know. We'll see. But I think we'll be fine because we'll have Monday to relax, and Sunday is we don't have to prep for the next day, which is our only concern. 3 of the nights where we finish the stream and then we must
The
prepare
thing
for
is,
the next day.
yeah, we're starting the next Thursday after that for Gen Con.
Right. So we have a few days of.
Yeah,
The only
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, it's crazy. We got a real aggressive. It's funny that both of these events went back to back, and they're the exact same. Basically, I think they shift hours by 1 hour, but they're the same amount of time, and a tremendous amount of games as we keep getting more and more.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see. I hope everybody will join us and
Yeah, I hope
check
everybody's
that out.
excited for it.
There is a lot of games, a lot. I mean, they are beside me right here. There's a pile just below, out of camera. If you go up a little bit, there's games.
Too many.
Yeah, that's a tall. If you didn't even bend over to lift up those games,
I know.
so they're all stacked up
Yeah.
So they're
like 3
hey,
feet
here's
tall.
one right there. Here's another one, 3 feet tall and rising. Here's a new one from Haba. But this is hey, that looks like a cool game. We'll probably try to play that one on the show at some point in time. But yeah, we'll hopefully we'll have the energy to return on Tuesday, and then the week following that we'll be back to Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll definitely bring Deborah back. We all don't have much more to do, and unfortunately,
Well, then we have to figure out what we're doing for Essen.
it's the same.
that's in
kind of thing,
October.
isn't it? It's the same kind of thing, though, right? It's just different.
Yeah, but if we
time.
want to tweak anything, I mean, obviously, if we want
yeah.
to just keep
no,
repeating
I
the
agree.
same formula, yeah, I mean,
No,
don't know.
I mean,
We'll have to see.
I like that it evolves each time, and we get a little bit. We actually have commercials for the first time. We put our in the 5-minute breaks before the next one. We have publishers are submitting. Some of the publishers that on our big advertisers have submitted commercials, so those will be fun. And then we have. I think that I've told everything else that's happening. It'll be pretty simple, and then and that'll all be from. I got to get the times correct. From 10 a.m. Pacific time, or noon Central time, till about 6 p.m. or.
Is it, and the schedule's all entered, right? You enter all the
if you
schedule.
if you go to that Board Game Geek
/live. Yeah.
.com/live, you can see the schedule for this event. It's already entered, and there's a bunch of stuff. I mean, there's the Gen Con, the Comic-Con schedule is really full. There's very little open time on that event now. Gen Con is still filling up. And we're still waiting on some games, so we're excited to see. We'll be edge of our seats to see if we get the.
Well, there's always something that pops up at the last minute.
Well, but just the stuff arriving, right? I mean,
Well, it's interesting that you got Pandemic, right? I'm actually very curious about the Pandemic season 0.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Eric's thing, but
Yeah, he doesn't spoil anything, which is good.
He doesn't spoil. I mean, not that we're going to spoil anything, but
No.
just
We'll show some of that stuff, but we may play like season. Well, I think we should actually play one of the real season, like we did for the. And then maybe we can do it at
season 2.
Live streaming, like we did. Well, we did season 1. We played the very first.
I guess we could play that remote because all cards are face up in that pandemic.
Okay.
So there's not anything hidden, I don't think.
That'd be
right?
fun.
We could do it. It could be done.
We're still wanting to play the Clank Legacy that was supposed to start.
Yeah.
In
That's competitive games, so it's hard.
No, I know,
do.
but we want to get. I think we'll get back to that though.
Gonna have to refresher
Yeah.
refresher it.
Refresh it. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. We have to watch the video. I think Deborah. No, did you win that one, Nikki? I think Nikki won that at the last minute.
Yeah, I died below the line. I lost everything.
Yeah, Nikki actually found that other path in. Remember that went around.
Okay,
south of
the secret path. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
To the thorns or whatever.
I'm really glad you did it.
I think. I think either you or Dave won.
You were Dave won. Yeah, it wasn't me. That's for sure.
I lost.
Well, you kind of. I went further. I was doing more of the exploring instead of like, hey, you should just reach out and come back. To get what you need and come back.
That was the conversation. Is that the collaborative aspect of it, the story aspect, is in direct conflict with the goal of the game. Get in and get out. So it's a little bit like, do we adjust the way we play to be more exploratory and more collaborative rather than trying to win?
Dave actually made the bolt to get down there. Yeah. He didn't get back. I think he was trapped down low.
No, I was the only one trapped down low.
That was Deborah.
Okay.
So she went down a two-step path.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you went down a two-step path.
Because I wasn't
hard to
getting
get out of.
Right.
Yeah.
You needed 2 of them, I think.
Something like that. I just wasn't working out for me luck-wise.
It wasn't for me.
Right, but that was the idea of like, is it in order to not get the X against your team? Would Dave should he have hung out a little longer until I could get out, so that our team would have done better? I don't know. It's interesting. I'm really curious to see how it goes.
Yeah, me too. Because it was really kind of a neat idea, and I've heard nothing but great things. Candace, when we had done that, she had already been a couple of episodes in.
Oh, okay.
And then they finished it. They were playing it with neighbors, so they were able to finish it before everything got real crazy. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how that goes. There's been so much great legacy content that you want to see how it all works. Mm-hmm. This is cool too. I mean, I like this. This is like the flip books, but not. Right?
Yeah.
It's the same idea as like. What is the one? It's the. Not Scheherazade, Arabian Nights.
Okay, yeah.
That was one, Arabian Nights, which I never bought. I'm a fool. I don't know why. I'll try to get it eventually.
This is more of a story one. It's not an escape room. There's not really any puzzles.
No.
So
that's what I was going to say. Not even super logic. It's really more like fun. Take a chance.
Yes.
Fun. It's a ride game. Take a ride.
Yeah, right. Exactly, and it's lightly gamified. But not heavily. It's just sort of the books, but you get to roll a die and use some items. I think it's interesting.
Wow, dude, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I want to see what.
Are you looking at stuff?
This is the one we've already done.
I know.
I just want to see
this is the stuff we've missed. It's the stuff we've missed.
I just want to see what the mother-in-law house was. I wish I knew what that was.
I think that's part of the fun of the books, though, right? Is to reread them over and over again and choose different paths. Eventually,
I had all kinds of markings all over, like where I went
like
this
I had
way
a
and
ton
that
of
way
those.
to go back and do it a different way. And
there is.
I know we talked about
this. I
this
just flipped
before.
over one card, and there's definitely more death in the deck. So that's cool. Well, cool. Everyone, I hopefully you can join us starting on Thursday. And Nikki and I will be here in the studio.
Hand models again.
Yeah, we'll be mostly hand models, sometimes on camera. But we'll have Eric and Candace and Beth and Steph as our main hosts. And
We
then
need to
lots of game
manicure
publishers
ourselves.
and designers coming to. Yeah, I know. We need to go get manicures.
Sit in the.
Yeah, you're soaking in it.
You're soaking
Just get the
Yeah.
Palmolive.
Yeah.
Just get some
Yeah.
Palmolive. What was the name of the lady?
Mad.
What was it?
Madge.
Madge. Madge.
Yeah.
Give me the Palmolive.
A bunch of lotion.
You're soaking
just
in it.
For tonight.
Yeah.
Palmolive
We'll
needs
You
to-
need to
stop.
wear the gloves with the lotion in them overnight.
Stop cleaning up
Yes.
and get preparing because that's part of preparation, and we could just sit with our hands in some lotion.
Yeah. But we'll be back again for regular this type of live stream next Tuesday, should everything work out. And everybody have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you on the stream soon. Take care, everybody.
Great week.
Okay, good.